Hello, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. We're finally playing Legends of Runeterra again. Wait, I did not intend to take a break this long, but, you know, life happens. So,
didn't help that Riot dropped a new expansion. Hi,
yeah. Hi, we have Darian back. I went 3 sessions without him, and we were better off for it, but... No.
Isn't this how it started last time, too?
It was just completely unnecessary cyberbullying, yes.
Oh,
that's
how...
Okay, no, I'm joking.
I still showed up just to have it happen again. Fool me once, shame on you. That's all I'm saying.
Anyway, no. On a serious note, though, I'm here with Darian, who's going to help me a lot because he is an NA Masters player and knows a lot about the game, and he's a good friend of mine, and is going to help me to weed through the garbage in the deck building process much faster than I would be able to do on my own. All right. Because at the end of our last session, I encountered a problem. I'm thinking, my Nora deck is... I mean, we just encountered our first loss streak, right? I've understood what my bad matchups are and what I'm going to lose to, right? But now I'm having trouble. Like, I'm struggling. If I change my deck right now, am I just jumping ship too early? Like, are my deck's weaknesses really that bad? Am I just piloting it that badly? Or, like, would I encounter the same problems on another deck? And I was running around in my head, and then we realized, wait, duh. Just swap decks and find out the answer to those questions. Because if I start to struggle in the same way on a new deck, that solves the question. Like, that answers it for us. Right?
Exactly.
So we had to take a step back. And unfortunately for me, that step back coincides with a new season. I missed the apparently garbage Week 1 meta.
Yeah, there were 2 decks that had 35% share of the meta. Not happening.
So apparently it was no good, but I already had an idea. I already knew which deck I was going to be running next. I don't think I talked about it on stream, but I settled on trying to build a Field Rush because it was archetypically similar enough to what I was running before that I would be able to answer my question.
So, Quinn is a fool, and he doesn't realize that I've ensnared him in my trap. We're playing Shadow Isles Rise! No, I'm kidding. Even I'm not that cruel.
Hold on, I'm gonna... Actually, let me try. I don't think this will work very well, but let's try. Anyway, you can see I opened my my boxes last week, and they were actually good boxes, and then I didn't play for a week. I'm a little worried about what that'll do to my skill level.
Hey, that Egghead Researcher will help you build some deck eventually.
Extra copy of Captive Yeti.
Extra copy of Captive Yeti. You have 3 of those. That card's in the game? Wow, dude. Holy shit.
Okay, so I've ensnared you in my trap because you told me Kindred's in Path of Champions now, so let's go!
No! Oh, okay.
Okay, actually, first I have to know, where am I? No! No! I am all the way back!
Anguish.
Zolo! How are you doing? It's good to see you. We're using this game to, refine my understanding of how to improve at things without overwhelming myself with all the variables and pressure of League of Legends.
I just like cards, man.
I like this game too. This game's so much fun.
So, before we fully thrust ourselves into the deck building process, I want to tell you something that I didn't think you know, which is that Field Rush is a very Freljord weighted archetype, which means that it actually has 2 different splashes. It has a Shadow Isle splash or an Ionia splash.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Ionia actually became more popular at the turn of the meta, but at this point they both look to be pretty similar in play rate and win rate. So,
yeah, I didn't know that.
Knowing you, I'm guessing you're still going to probably lean towards Shadow Isles, but I did want to let you know that that's an option for you. I think the archetypes right now are, yeah, Shadow Isles are slightly more played, but have almost identical.
I'll share what I was thinking myself. I saw a lot of champion strength things, and I was going to just answer it with Ruination. Now, champion strength got nerfed, so it now matches Ruination's cost perfectly, which is nice, because there will never be a turn that I will miss that interaction.
Yeah. Speaking of champion strength, though, so I will say, you say that you saw a lot of champion strength, and I'm guessing that's because you mean you were watching the Worlds live stream.
Yeah, I was watching Worlds. I was
So
watching.
there was. Sorry, I just saw something. I'm just sending you a really funny picture on Discord after the Acolytes Reliquary nerf. So there's actually that was a weird phenomenon where that was way more popular in Worlds than it was on ladder. The highest that archetype ever got on in terms of ladder play rate was 6%, and it's now down. And it's the highest play rate deck is 0.5% of the meta of champion strength swarm.
Oh.
So that is now like borderline irrelevant on ladder.
What? Like the hotfix was okay. So first of all, I mean, because there were decks that were answering it, right? Because everyone only got a week of prep before Worlds on the new patch, right?
Yeah. So nobody discovered Acolytes Reliquary. I'm just gonna give you the short from this. Nobody discovered Acolytes Reliquary, so champion strength swarm was really OP. It was more played in Worlds than it was on ladder, anyways. And then Acolytes Reliquary got really popular, so there was just no point in playing Jinx Champion Strength on ladder. And then it got nerfed. So it went from 6%, which was already not that high in a meta where we had a 20% deck. It went from 6% down to now the highest play rate version of it is 0.5. I think it's very unlikely that you have to build around answering it.
Okay.
One donation probably still sounds fine. So, but before, okay, so having 3 of those is fine. I wanted to propose something to you and see how you felt about it when it comes to building this.
Oh, because hold on. Before you do, I think I know what you're about to say. I think I know. I'm going to check.
Okay.
2 different random champions. Okay, so it will only ever be 2 of them. Yeah. So I thought what you were about. Oh my god! Wait, how many shards do I have? When did I build my collection back up?
Oh damn.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you were about to propose to me a multiple champion variant that splashes like one of something.
I do like that, but that wasn't what I was gonna say.
Okay.
I actually, in the past, people have played one of Sejuani in this deck, and I don't think that's particularly bad.
I mean, because we're just using these stat sticks with Overwhelm, right? Yeah.
Right, and Sej has Overwhelm as well, and leveled Sej is quite powerful if you can proc her effect. Although this deck's not the best at doing it. But what I was actually gonna say, what I'm gonna propose to you, is that if you want, I can look right now at the stats for this archetype, and I can run down every card that has a 90% or higher inclusion, and you can just put one of each of those in so we know what our theoretical core is, and then we can ratio those. So like you don't have to put 3 of or 2 of whatever, just like put one of in so you have these markers. How long into the stream is it? Jesus Christ, it's gonna be a long night, guys. Yeah, so that you know, like, this is your theoretical core, here's everything you want to include, some number of copies of them, then you can ratio it. Or you can just start throwing shit in.
I mean, okay, well, I obviously have Blighted in here, right?
Yeah, that one's actually among the lower of the list here. That's like 92.
Really? I thought this was like, or at least at one point
92% is still pretty high. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still pretty high. But I'm saying there is stuff that is more obvious than that to most Field Rush.
Okay,
like, there's one that I think you're gonna miss that I want to wait and see.
Okay. Well,
I'll just let you do it.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna do it, right? So first of all, let's define my archetype. So the last deck I ran on ladder was Nora Kindred, which was just a pure attrition control. And the entire point was just to stop the enemy from doing anything, and then eventually they run out of win conditions, and I just win by default. And that lost every control matchup. But it beat the shit out of, like, Annie Jin. Like, a lot.
Yeah.
This time, I'm running Feel the Rush. And what this is, it's still the same general premise to my knowledge. I'm a very pure control deck. I am trying to just stop the enemy from doing anything. And eventually, I have this big bomb to play that just pierces through their entire board. And that's, like, my...
That's pretty good. I like that.
Okay, because like, it's not perfect. Okay, so I'm not... Okay. I guess I'm also, like... Okay, so the most important things for me to do, I need to remember, I'm in Shadow Isles, Freljord. Those 2 regions together, it's going to give me access to a lot of Frostbites, it's going to give me access to a lot of kills, it's going to give me a shit ton of Last Breath control units. Like, it's going to give me an Avarosan Sentry, it's going to give me, like, a Hapless, although apparently people are not running this as often. I have access to Quietus, right? I have access to Avalanche.
Ooh, this is
Okay, so Flash Freeze is something I would believe that I'm running.
Let me see if I can find it.
I mean, I'm gonna do that one of thing that you were suggesting, where I'm just picking out cards that I think would probably be reasonable, and we'll work from
Yeah,
there.
because if you start trying to ratio them before you have, and don't you fucking joke about it twice and spend 2 minutes. But if you start ratioing them before you've included everything, then you're gonna start feeling too pinched to include stuff.
You told me this is a pretty necessary tech for this meta. Oops, I put two.
I think stonks on box are super high because there's an American obesity crisis on ladder. Yeah.
Okay, so
Stuff is just too fat.
Unforgiving Cold has too many synergy bits, and Harsh Winds. Did Harsh Winds get buffed?
It did. It used to be 6, now it's 5. Actually, yeah. Riot just really did all the balancing we could ever ask for, because at one point, Harsh Winds was 6 mana, and at one point, Unforgiving Cold was 4 mana. Now they're both 5.
Yeah, when did this happen? I remember this being 6 for a really long time. Okay, that actually makes me want to run it. Like,
yeah, I mean, I will say that is one of your, nope, I'm lying to you, never mind. That's like an 80% inclusion card.
I mean, I'm... Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where's my friend? Where's my friend? There. Yeah!
No. Hey, calm down there, Rico Rex. Take it easy, buddy.
Okay, Ruination. I'm gonna throw one in. I mean, okay, I'm going to assume that I'm predominantly spell-based.
Let me see that.
I mean, I'm going to have a couple units. I mean, of course, I'm in Freljord, and I'm a control deck, so it makes sense that I would want to be running What's-His-Face. I'm looking for him, 3-cost unit, Kindly Tavern Keeper.
Good. Oh, he's very good.
Pings are low value right now. I don't think I want Ice Shard.
Yeah,
I'm taking your word for it that pings are low value right now, because you're the one who actually knows what the meta decks are.
Yeah, the thing is, pocket metas exist, and my meta is very different from yours. So for me, I found that incredibly low value. If you play like 4 games in a row and it's just all more like Noxus pissing on your wife and stomping on your children aggro decks, then you're happy to go back to ping.
That's right. We did talk about how to tech for local metas, and I actually had a plan on my last deck of how I was going to do it by pivoting to a Vagar list.
Yeah. And then you died.
And then I died. I lost 5 games in a row, did not promote to silver, and then the season reset, so I'm Iron 4 again. So that's awesome. I feel like I'm still missing something.
I agree, and I will tell you that you're missing a core card here because of a mindset issue.
So I'm identifying like the wrong thing about how my deck plays, or
I would say so, yeah. This is where I think I benefit from really leaning into. I know I never shut the hell up about him, but where I really benefit from leaning into the Conan Sun philosophy of his archetype ideas and the difference between his 2 different kinds of control decks, because he had 2 different kinds of control decks listed, 2 different kinds of control archetypes rather.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that this is purely one of them, and it's not purely attrition control. So it's purely the other one.
Battlefield control?
Do you remember what the other one was? What is
that the thing?
I think that's an MTG term.
I think, well, we were talking about it when I was running my shitty ass Kindred Who Endures list.
No,
remember, my very first deck that I built myself was in these 2 regions.
Yeah, I hate you. They're rats.
This is in theory my favorite region combo to play.
So, this is the other kind of control archetype as opposed to attrition control, and the one that I think this really does fit into is combo control. So the other one is attrition control is survive until the other guy just pisses off.
I'm a combo deck? Like
This one... Yeah, this one goes... Well, survives until it kills you. This one survives until it kills you, and you're building it right now to just survive. You're building this like it's an attrition control deck, which isn't bad. Like, this is still a fine deck, but it's not...
I'm building this like ARAM.
Oh, you... yeah, exactly. Which, by the way, I unironically think you could get away with including one of. Like, if you're an Iron, you can get away with it. It's fun.
I think... dude, I would totally run Spider ARAM right now.
Ah, man, I'm sad that you didn't play when that was actually like really
me
broken.
Too. That's totally a me deck.
The 3/3 Spiderlings, Jesus Christ Almighty.
Why did they nerf that? Like, I guess I know why they nerfed it. It was
No, it wasn't even spiders. It was daring.
Okay, so which combo piece am I missing here?
Well, I think. Okay, first of all,
or am I misunderstanding? Like,
let me scroll. So, I don't think you're necessarily missing a combo piece. You're not missing a direct synergy, but there are a few more bombs you can include, and you're just missing the stuff that actually enables you to combo beyond just removing the enemy unit.
So I'm missing card draw. I'm missing troll chant. Am I? No?
I don't like troll chant, so...
Oh, right, this is a very defensive card, and it's not going to blow out the way. Zolo, I have a friend who runs a shit ton of Poro decks, and they very conspicuously just changed a lot of the Poro cards to say Poro followers, not Poro units.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm not excited for the Poro King in this game. Okay, so, I think the best way to explain this... So... You have a lot of time to draw into your bombs, and I will tell you, yeah, the rest of your bombs. You're probably
I know what I'm missing. I know what I'm missing. Hold on, where is it? What's his name? I know what I'm missing.
Yes, good. That's not the only one. There's something
Catalyst
else you're missing, but there you go. That's good stuff.
Also, I know what I'm missing. There we go.
Including one copy of the new Wild Mysticism is intriguing. Just look at that one and see what it does. It's a new epic.
Wild Mysticism. Gain an empty mana gem, summon a feral mystic.
So you're swap. You don't really care about the enlightened effect in most situations, but you're just swapping out your Nexus Heal 3 for a summon a 2/2 instead. I think it's interesting. I don't think you can say which one is better at this stage because we haven't experimented with it enough. But you might want to run.
So what I was missing is just the concept of accelerating my bomb.
Exactly. Yeah. Like if you take until turn 1 more billion to play your cards. Sometimes you do just get outranked.
Because my big problem is, of course, I play too slow. We know I play too slow. I'm a very slow, reactive, conservative player, and it's caused me to miss attacks. Stuff like that.
Yes, correct. Sorry, I'm not like clearing my throat to interrupt you. I just fucking breathe.
Okay, so would I therefore have like so I'm gonna go like this seems like the type of deck that can have a lot of 2-ofs. I definitely do not want to draw Field of Rush more than once.
I might. Let me see.
Or is this too core to my deck to not have?
I was gonna say this might.
Is this like a timeline situation?
Yeah, we're thinking of the same thing. That's so cool. It might be. So the average, this thing has 100% inclusion, but the average copies is 2.75. So players are not quite sure between 2 or 3, but they tend to lean more towards 3 with that timeline mentality. That it's just you'd rather have 2 of them than none of them.
Okay, because this is the only way that I technically win the game.
Yeah, although I do think, again, a better way... So... Jesus! Your cards that can blow out the enemy by not necessarily instantly winning you the game, but by, like, destroying any chance that they have to win the game. There are a couple high-cost cards in Freljord, specifically, that you're missing. Freljord is a region with a lot of, like, late-game value. It's just about getting there. And there are a few cards that are very good. War Mothers is good, but it's not the one in this case. But there are a few other ones here that I like a lot.
It's not Voices, is it?
I think Voices is good, but that wasn't what I meant. Voices,
okay, let me
the stats on it.
Oh, right, I'm looking for the weird, like, Eldritch Abominations that exist in Freljord for some reason. Like, not They Who Endure, obviously, which is the one I built around once, and I can clearly see that this card has been power crept a lot.
We love Foundations.
But it's probably this one.
It That Stares does see play, yes. That's one of your 10 core cards.
Or it's
that is a 97% inclusion card.
Icequake?
Fun fact.
Oh, wait, that's Stairs.
The raw powers. Yeah, It That Stares. Yeah.
Okay, because I moused over this and I couldn't tell you what you were talking about. Big cost Freljord cards. Big cost Freljord cards. Is it She Who Wanders?
92.5% inclusion.
Really?
This is fucking popular.
Like as a 2-of?
Actually, yeah, I'm surprised you guessed that, but yeah, it is as a 2-0. I was gonna wait before telling you that. Well, that's
Okay,
not
so
quite
wait,
right.
let me figure out what's going on. This is now starting to be a little confusing to me. So first of all, I definitely want 2 of these guys. I probably want 2 of these. I'll have the box as attack. I mean, if I do I need double flash freeze if I have double harsh? Oh, wait.
I was gonna say, you probably don't
this
want
is
double
just
flash freeze if you're not already getting
this is
3
just whoops. This is just one of the best Freljord cards as a whole, right? Like this is the best Tellstones or one of them. Like,
yeah.
okay, hang on. What am I doing here? So explain to me why. Okay, so It That Stairs is here.
It That Stairs can shut down bar. Some players run Buried in Ice, and you can combo it with that to insta win the game. Like that's like an 80% inclusion
Wait,
card.
so
I don't think that one's core.
this is way more aggressive than I thought it was.
Yeah, like again, this survives until it just kills you. This doesn't survive until you run out of gas.
So yeah, I'm okay. I thought I was playing the same type of archetype exactly, but no, I'm not a pure control. I am combo control. And if we remember that MTG, actually, is this like what's my thing? This is a Bava thing. Okay.
Imagine, by the way, playing your old deck into this deck that we're building now. Imagine how sad you would be.
I would be sad. I would.
You would be crying.
Okay, let me pull up. Where do I keep it? Must just be hiding in my front to back assets. Right here. Okay, this is from MTG. And we can clearly see, well, you can't, Darian, but
I'm on your Twitch stream.
perfect.
No
We can clearly see that I'm actually playing. I can't. How do I?
Oh, you have no cursor.
No, I have no cursor. I'm playing like. Like I can't do this. Okay, hold on. I am playing like here, when ordinarily I'm playing over here.
Oh my god!
So, yeah.
That's fucking delightful. Wow.
But basically that's how we've changed. I'm definitely more towards the combo deck than I usually am.
Yeah, I will say unfair late game, like unfair as in kind of uninteractive, and late game definitely does sound like Feel the Rush to me. So this does transfer pretty well.
Yeah, I imagine it did. The only thing that doesn't transfer is that like this game just inherently doesn't have some of these archetypes. Like I think prison isn't a thing. That's like hand trap stuff usually.
It's a thing. It's just sucks.
Oh.
you just sack your LP, but it's fun.
Okay, I understand what's going on here. So Buried in Ice, obliterate each enemy, and Frozen Tomb lasts 2 turns. That's the combo. Okay.
Yeah, so that's a game-winning combo. That basically insta-wins you the game.
Wait, so how popular is Atro then? Very, right?
Atro's like, I think 70? Let me see. Atro is
Really?
surprisingly unpopular. Yeah, 70% and never more than 1 copy. It's like average copies is like 1.1.
So this is your emergency win, not your... Because I was coming in assuming this was like my default, but there's just different combos.
Yeah. Again, most of your late game value here, you'll notice like, check your region distribution here, but it should be mostly Freljord.
It's 29.8 right now.
Fully sorted. Yeah, 29.8.
I'm not surprised.
Exactly.
That's kind of what I assumed. I do have a single Quietus in here. I don't know how useful that is in this meta. I know there's a lot of equipment still, right?
Quietus is like, I don't think Quietus will ever not be really good. I don't know. It would take something very specific for Quietus to not be really good, because the worst thing it can possibly do is trade with an aggressive 1-drop.
Right.
Like,
okay.
If that trades into a Legion Saboteur, you're fine, and it's probably usually going to trade into something.
Okay, what do I have one of right now? I have 1 Vengeance. Wait, 1 Vengeance. That's weird, right?
I would recommend more. I think average is like 2.5.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't have 2. Okay, so my ones right now are Quietus, Box, Avaros, and Sentry, and Atro, and It That Stairs. That's not as many ones as I expected to have, but also Avaros and Sentry should probably be up to 2. So this deck doesn't seem like the kind of deck that has a lot of techs. It's just you take a couple of small adaptations to whatever the meta is, and then you just play out your combo stuff.
Okay, I will tell you, Avarose and Sentry, I haven't seen it, and the stats back it up. That is actually the worst performing card in this deck by a significant margin.
Really?
That is like by like 5%. That is the worst. This deck has a 42% win rate when it runs that card.
What?
Yeah, it's like really terrible. What I would recommend personally, and I'm kind of cheating about, because I'm just telling you directly from stats. Actually, no, I'm not. There's another 2-drop in your regions that you aren't running that I think is far, far better than Avarose and Sentry.
Okay,
because it doesn't draw you anything.
I use this to use, like, I've played this in my ARAM decks before to, like, generate... Well, I desperately need Howling Abyss. That's, like, the entire win condition. I have to draw specifically that.
Yeah, I think it used to be good. I'm not sure what happened. I think this deck, you'll notice that you have very little draw, and it's just because you have so much time to draw into something that will win for you.
Oh, it's Icefell, isn't it?
Not really.
Mignone!
El Miniones! It's not El Miniones. As much as I've just become a creature every time I hear that thing's name.
I love Minion. Yeah, it's such a good card. Is it Vulpine Wanderer?
No, you don't have a use for stances in your deck, really.
Okay, because I was just... oops, I accidentally put it in. It wouldn't be Tusk Speaker. Is it Scavenger? I've never... Hold on, let me keep looking at the cards, because I've never really seen this card, ever.
Yeah.
It's definitely not Shark Chariot or Sea Scarab, or...
Not those, no.
It's probably... Is it... It could theoretically be Ruthless Rider. I already have faces of the old ones.
Check your unit versus spell distribution right now.
It's pretty poor. Oh, it's 15-20.
15-20, okay.
That's not as bad as I
units,
thought.
But 6 of those are champions.
Yeah.
2 of them are ramp units that can't do anything. 2 of them are hapless. 2 of them are tavern keeper.
By the way, does hapless see play in this deck usually?
I don't see stats, but I think it's worth trying. Like
okay.
I don't see stats. Period. This thing does not run 1-drops other than Quietus. Or yeah, 1-drops.
Quietus 3 Sisters.
Other than Quietus 3 Sisters.
Okay.
But I think it's worth trying personally.
Yeah, because I've never understood why your stats seem to keep saying that. Wait, when does this card get added?
I think
just now, right?
Yeah, it's brand new. It's actually doing pretty well in Red Gwen and Ephemerals. It looks like a decent card.
Yeah, it definitely looks fine. Like, that's cool.
That's funny because it was revealed and everyone was like, "Whoa, Lamau, look how bad this is!" And then he played with it, and it's like, "Wait, oh, wait a minute."
I don't have anything to use Mask Mother on. I don't have equipment.
No equipment.
I mean, it has to be Icevale.
It is not Icevale, but I do like that's not a bad idea. So
well, hold on. What if I did no Halfless plus Icevale plus whatever you're suggesting?
I think that's fine. Icevale. Okay. I think that would be fine if not for the fact that this unit, this 2-drop, is already a really good development punisher. So you don't need the development punishment of Icevale. Because Icevale, the concept behind Icevale is that it's the ultimate development punisher.
Right.
But this thing by itself is already pretty good at that. So all of these units, when they come down, with the exception, I'm not counting your champions because they're a fuck ton of mana.
And we're not going to play them usually. I mean, I'll play out Trundle.
Yeah, but you're probably not just gonna like raw play Trinity. So for their mana cost, most of your units have like very reasonable amounts of health and will probably only trade once. And if you're trading 1-for-1 on your units, that can kind of feel bad.
Yeah.
And Faces doesn't even want to trade because it's an O2. So.
Oh, 3.
Sorry, Faces is an O3. That's
yeah,
but regardless, like it can block like a 2-1. But for the most part, these things aren't really great defensive units. So something that can trade twice is a big fucking deal. Something that can block and then block something else is nice.
So it's actually the Scavenger.
Yes, Troll Scavenger performs very well, and I'm personally a huge fan of the card. Because like, there's so much Demacia in the meta right now. The other guy plays like Fleet Feather Tracker into Patricite Broadwing, turn 1, turn 2. You drop this fucking guy. Assuming you didn't just immediately Quietus their Broadwing on sight. And like, what's he gonna? He can't attack. you just block everything. You block his thing, and then you kill his next thing because you have a 3/1 left over.
Should I run 3 of him? Like,
I don't think so. No, I think two is good.
Because I'll draw him like most games.
But you don't need 3 because
so
you don't need to block twice in every game. But you would like it against most tempo board base.
Okay, so I have 1 card left. And it could probably be an extra Quietus, to be honest.
I think an extra Quietus sounds...
Okay, so that would mean the final list that I have is 2 Hapless, 2 Quietus, 2 Three Sisters, 2 Faces, 2 Scavengers, 2 Tavern Keepers, 2 Avalanche, 2 Blighted Ravine, 1 Box, 2 Catalyst, 2 Harsh Winds, 3 Trundle, 2 Vengeance, 1 Atro, 1 It That Stares, 3 Tryndamere, 2 Buried in Ice, 2 Ruination, 2 She Who Wanders, 3 Feel the Rush. Now, this 3 Tryndamere is looking weird and out of place.
Aha. He's discovered it. Good. Good. Because you don't really want him to be in your hand.
No, I don't want to play this guy, like, ever.
Yeah. So 2 is the standard. I was gonna tell you that eventually, but I wanted to see if you would figure it out.
Because that means... Yeah, no, I caught on fast on that one.
That's good.
Okay, so now I have an extra slot to work with, which... I mean, 3 Trundle makes sense because I'm actually going to get value from playing Trundle because he's just a brick shithouse that is always going to be able to block something.
Yeah, 3 Trundle's the standard. I will say, the 2 copies of Ruination kind of rubs me the wrong way. Most versions don't opt for even 1. I think 1 is good in this current meta, but I don't think 1 is good. Oh! Ha! Wait, the sauce. Holy fuck.
Based? Okay, so wait, 2 Ruination is like, no, I'm not going to have value for Ruination in most games?
No, I don't think that is based, because I don't think you can afford to run a champ that's not overwhelmed in this deck. I'm sorry.
Oh, I could accidentally pull her!
if you pull her, you just FF. Like,
I could accidentally pull her! Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Alright.
And you're not going to draw her to get her out of your deck most games, because she's just a 1/0.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think that's not quite... No, please.
What do you mean no?
That one's like less troll, but still. That one, people play like Braum Assault. Other than that,
yo, let's do Orn!
Oh, he's overwhelmed! Oh my god, Sejuani is right there and useful. Holy shit. Orn!
Oh, Orn! Okay.
Holy fuck.
Oh no, Zolo, you'd better fix that.
So yeah, we freed up a few more slots here. Oh.
No, that's good. That's fine.
What?
That's not good. I don't mean that's good. You know what I mean. It's not good. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Well, I'm just gonna throw out a few options that you can pick from that are like high win rate, low inclusion, because we have extra spots.
And these are the things that I didn't think of yet.
These are the things that you didn't think of. Most of them look to be pretty linear and greedy cards, but I do kind of in theory like them. So here I'm seeing, and don't put these in immediately, I'm not going to think about them.
Okay.
I'm seeing all cards with low play rate, high win rate. Weirding Stones,
Base.
Wild Mysticism, Voices of the Old Ones, another copy of Buried in Ice. That's kind of it, actually.
Oh.
People are just running 1 of Flash Freeze, so you could run 1 of Flash Freeze in addition to your 3 Sisters if you want.
Well, wouldn't I rather just have three Sisters then?
Like, okay, what do people do 2 3 Sisters with 1 Flash Freeze? I'm not sure why. Like the 1 mana in theory doesn't matter that much.
Okay, Weirding Stones is based. I don't think
I like that.
Weirding Stones
I think
is
I would
based.
much prefer your other options. So your other options are Weirding Stones, Wild Mysticism, or Voices of the Old Ones, which are all just different iterations on Greedy Ramp.
Different iterations of Greedy Ramp. Voices of the Old Ones is expensive as shit. Weirding Stones at least gives me an extra blocker, right? I have liked this card in the past. And then what was the other one? The
Wild Mysticism.
Wild Mysticism, and this was the one that we talked about earlier, where it's basically Catalyst except slow with a unit, which frankly could matter in some matchups where I just need more blockers. So, I think we do that. Like, I think we do use this as a one of, and then we still have 1 more slot.
Voices is better to accelerate you into control. Weirding can block a 2-1 and not die. There could be something else that's just incredibly cracked. If you want to be like really cringe, you can run one Ledros. No, put that away.
I'm trying to. I'm looking for the most based option. Like,
Snapvine.
what is the most based option I can get? Oh my god.
Wait, yeah, no, real. Actually, just
it's actually an option. I mean, why would I?
Look, you have nothing to spend 6 unit mana on. Think about it. Broken.
Okay, but what does it do for me?
It's fun, and sometimes you high roll and win the game.
But when am I allowed?
I'll be real. I don't think it's like that busted.
It's not very good.
I think it's fine.
It's not very good, but it's really funny. Like if my deck's not built around this turn, like my deck's already built around a completely different turn where I drop something and like actually do something on the turn. But
we're live on Twitch.tv. That's all I'm saying.
It's a content card.
It is a content card. Sonny built his career on that card.
It's such a good card, though. I love it. It's unironically one of my favorites. Wait, why is it not prismatic?
I'm a little double.
Why is it not prismatic?
Why
I have 2,100 prismatic shards.
I just finished fully prismaticing 2 of my favorite aggro decks, and I still have 6,400 left. I am bleeding so much. I have like so much prismatic essence. It's unbelievable.
All right, what is more? Is there anything more based than that?
If you're really silly, you could play Wild Claw's Ferocity, but I don't think you're that silly. Troop of Nox. Oh! Wait. Actually, why don't you have one Telstone? That Shadow Isles one.
Yeah, you know, I do. We may as well. That one could actually prove to be useful.
If you find that it's like a bit too pricey, then you can swap it out. But like, I'm just thinking, imagine you make like the world's fattest aristocrat or something that trades into a Broadway. That's kind of busted. 3 mana trade into a Broadway and you're a little fella behind.
Okay. What's the art right now? Tryndamere. Gross. Wait, I can just pick.
No! The demon. The monster. The minion OTK. Feel the rest is just big minion OTK.
It really is. I mean, I may as well just put Trundle in there, to be honest. Okay. Okay, so we have a new deck, and the correct thing to do when you have a new deck is just run it once or twice before you actually have to think.
You literally cannot lose LP. I will say.
I know I can't lose LP, but I'm going to overthink everything, and I don't want the pressure of having to deal with somebody who's going to make real human plays.
Fair enough.
So I just want to get a sense for how I'm supposed to mulligan before I have to think about matchups. Because before, I was just mulliganing to deal with whatever. Now I actually have a combo to start worrying about, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to mulligan into that, or what. Because, like, I realistically should still mull for answers to what my opponents are going to play. Which, in this case, should be, like... I mean, I can't kill Victor with just Avalanche. It's fine to have 2... I mean, are they going to beat me? I mean, I don't know. I'll keep the Scavenger. I don't think that's correct, but... Great, I drew him, and all units. Alright, block with Zoe, come on.
Oh. I will say, I'm impressed that the AI was smart enough to not do that.
You name it, I'll nick it.
But look at how busted this is, by the way.
Okay, that's pretty insane. Are you serious?
Look at how balanced this card is,
Why am I not surprised you like something that cheats out a really overstated unit?
I did play that one Crocolith deck a while ago.
Okay, this is like probably the worst hand I've ever seen. I'm just open attacking. Wait, based.
Trade, motherfucker. Trade.
Wait, super based, right? I just forced them to use like a million things at once.
Depends on what that is.
That would have happened anyway. I mean, that got a threat out.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna be forced to mull into that every time. Or like draw into that eventually, so. Okay,
Yeah,
there's
they can
FTR,
use it
so
on
I can
your
play
one.
this at the earliest on turn 9, correct?
Yeah.
Come on, Victor, attack.
Genius in action.
If he
Okay,
gets quick attack,
I
the
should
top one.
box in case Spell Shield comes out.
Correct. If he gets tough, you're really sad, but you can't use this mana any other way, so.
No materials, no improvements.
Challenger.
Nice.
And no attack. Yeah. Well, Zoe is getting frighteningly close to leveling, but I don't exactly have any way of... I don't have removal. I don't have a lot of removal at all. I would only have 10. I'd be able to bury it in ice, which is funny.
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
Oh, that's not going to accomplish anything anymore. Did I misplay? Did I greed too hard? I think I greeded too hard.
Metal is perfection.
Oh, that's a harvest right there.
I'm just trying to get a feel for how my cards work. Like, don't forget, there's a lot of cards in this deck that I actually haven't played yet before.
Right.
So I'm trying to get a feel for like how my cards actually do work. And like when is an appropriate time to play them. That's not a good sign.
You are not yet complete.
Sure, but I'm gonna stay a little me, right?
Kinda based, right?
I mean, yeah, they gave you an action. Now they have 5 mana to develop out an attack, which will never be bigger than what they have here.
So because this is not my primary combo, because I have FTR and I'm ready to use that to win the game, I'm allowed to use this as a reactive control spell.
Yeah, that's also not what She Who Wanders does.
Oh, I'm thinking the other one.
I've done that a million times, don't worry.
It's upstairs, yeah. Okay, so now there's gonna be 2 of them.
Danger Noodle.
Oh, 2 of them.
Danger Noodle. Okay, so FTR is a fine card to play on the defensive. No!
It summons from hand.
Oh, from hand, okay. Whew. I was gonna be pissed.
There's a right tool for everything.
Okay, odds of them having... wait, they can't cast it this turn. I'm thinking Death Ray Mark III.
No. They don't open attack, they give you an action to play a spell, then you actually break bundle the ice break, which is really funny.
We must.
Did all 3 of those count as created cards for Victor?
I think they might have. Oh, yeah. Nice, they did give you an opportunity.
Okay, so now I FTR and I'm just fat. And... Unless I Icequake?
I can't, your screen is very low res here. How many of them will die to ice quake?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Okay, that's pretty good.
And one of them was a 7 damage lifesteal Victor.
Yeah, because you still have
These jewels are
FTR next
Oh,
turn.
you know what?
a little luck for those who need it.
I didn't remember that they have this as an option, like where they can just redevelop the
These
attack.
gems grant a wearer harmony.
They're full healing this thing with gems, and now they're shitting out mushroom clouds and. Oh wait, the buried and ice created more mushroom clouds in hand. What? Oh wait, I don't care at all. Wait, no, I do care because he was still available for a block. That was dumb. Oh well. Okay, so I'm going to open with Ice Pillar.
It sucks because, actually, I was about to say it sucks because that won't level Shrundle, and then I remembered how Field of Rush works.
Okay.
That's quite funny.
Now FTR. Does it default to pulling from deck?
I'm not actually sure how this works. Well, it'll give you a Trundle and a Tringe no matter what, so...
It pulled
Oh,
my
I
Tringe
see
from
what you
hand,
mean.
Join
Yeah,
the
yeah.
glorious evolution.
and it gave me another Ice Pillar. Okay, so now you two just do a funny. You take the 6 damage.
Protector, shield me.
Wait, I've seen you. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. But you have another Ice Pillar.
I
so you
do.
can play that.
Why does it work like that? That's so dumb.
For some reason, I thought Field of Rush played leveled champions anyways. I think I was actually confusing it with ARAM. It's really funny.
Mystical levitation requires concentration.
I'm gonna make a U-sickle. Hail to the king.
I love the voice lines there. That was great.
Oh, Trundle's lines are funny.
Another brilliant design.
I think.
Wait a
these
minute.
guys lose the game.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
Hold on. Boink.
Wait, I should have done it on Trin!
Serious no improvements.
Trin would have been theoretically better, yeah.
Wait, because if I did it on Trin, I get Atro value without losing my unit.
Never stood a chance.
Oh, also true. Yeah.
That's insane!
And it's not resistant to remove, or it is resistant to removal rather, because if they damage based remove Trin Renew, then he just doesn't give a shit.
And if they vengeance
Oh.
him, he also doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure.
Wait, that's also okay. So I mulled really awkwardly. This deck doesn't have the. This deck is actually a little bit scared of backline value engines, I think.
It can struggle to get to them for sure.
So okay, so that's a good sign though. That says the experience I gathered playing my last deck, it's immediately showing me it's like I'm able to identify how matchups work now.
Yeah, I mean, it took you one game against AI to make that conclusion, and I would say that's a pretty uncontroversial conclusion. The
'Cause,
only
like-
way you can kill backline engines is with mass pings or vengeance.
I don't know how I did it, but like this time around, I just looked at that Zoe and I thought of how I would usually kill her, and then I thought of what I have in my deck to kill her, and I thought, oh, that's awkward.
Right.
And then I realized, okay, so yeah, learning it occurs over time. Wow, you can't
Wow,
you
oh
can't
my
force it
goodness.
because you want to perform and can't let your team down. Wow.
OMG goodness.
Okay, but that's crazy.
Guys, I think Quinn's a genius.
I just feel so much happier playing this, you know? Like, because there's no fucking expectations on me. Okay, so I want to mulligan for... I am going to mulligan. I'm going to use Zolo's suggestion. I'm going to mulligan using the general control strategy that I've developed. I will mulligan for what keeps me alive against my specific matchup. I do not need to mull for Field of Rush because I will draw it. I have 3 of them. I don't need to mull for my champions. Like, I don't need to mull for any specific combo stuff. I'll get it eventually because I have the means to hold on.
And because usually you don't need to play them on curve anyways, right? Yeah. Some decks you need to mull for your combo pieces because you want to play them on like turn 6 or whatever, and you can't necessarily reliably draw them by then. But to draw 3 of by like turn 9, which is the earliest you can cast Field of Rush under normal non-rampant circumstances, that's a lot easier.
Yeah. It's super convenient. Okay, good. I understand. I get it. Okay, cool. So this deck is really going to teach me how to block and how to declare attacks a little more, because I don't get to sit there and be quite as reactive, which is good, because that was also a thing that I was struggling with. What I'm going to do with this deck, remember the primary goal, one of the big reasons we swapped decks is because I want to see if I encounter another loss streak with this, because it's like, oh, I don't have answers to like these things, and like...
Yeah. I will say I don't think this one is as well constructed as last one, and I think that's my fault because this is an archetype that I am terribly unfamiliar with. So, if this starts performing badly and it feels like you don't have answers that you might have available in your regions and you haven't included, like this might just need to go back to the drawing board, and that's okay.
Okay, yeah, because it's just... Because in the Nora one, it was like, well, I have all the answers I could possibly have. I just lose to certain things.
Yeah. And it was easier to build because I did extensive research on several versions of it. This one, like, it's an older archetype. Theoretically, I should have more knowledge of it, but I don't.
You're an aggro player. It is what it is.
I hate Shadow Isles Freljord, which is great because that's your region. You bastard.
I like playing it. Ah, great! We're Iron 4 again! Woo! I love season resets! Woo!
Yeah, baby!
I worked so hard. I was almost silver, and now...
I feel looking in the mirror at my plat 4 last week. I was frowning. I was pissing and shit.
Discard aggro immediately.
This card is back. Hello,
Okay.
Avalanche and or Blighted Ravine.
Okay, so how do I... Yeah, I need to survive. I do have Blighted. I do have... So it's going to be a lot of low power, like 2 power things that I need to kill. Not 2 power, 2 toughness.
Yeah,
So,
there
like 2
shouldn't
health?
be that much stuff that's like 3 health or more. There's very
Okay, so
little.
yeah, so I'm fishing for Blighted Avalanche. I have a Quietus, which I'll keep because it could be useful for like some little things. Not the champions, of course, but...
Quietus gets exponentially less value after Draven is played because they have pretty frequent access to their power buff.
Double Tailstone, so that means I have... okay, I'm going to play this out.
That egg, did it move?
Does this deck run Mystic Shots?
Not my version.
Yes!
Huge. Oh my
Let's
god.
get out of here.
Ha! Boink. Okay. There's House Speedray.
If they open attack, I'm fine. If they develop, I kill everything.
It's Draven time.
Okay,
Get fucking boinked, Lamau.
Bye-bye! That's not real!
Bro, I'm telling you! Shadow Isles Freljord, man!
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Oh, wow. God, laddering is so hard.
That was game 1!
That was the oh.
Oh.
Wow. That's fucking brilliant.
Fucking aggro players, man. They're just...
That's really funny. But I was
my
gonna
deck
tell
tracker's
you,
not collected.
I was gonna mention that.
My deck tracker's not connected.
So, there was a decision point there that I don't know if you really considered. Did you ever at any point consider playing at your Quietus there?
I had it as an idea, but I thought it was okay to not do it because my hapless is a good answer anyway.
Right.
What is this?
Oh no, it's the hopium.
This is-
Crushes balls.
this-
Actually, this kind of sucks because you get denied to the moon.
Okay, you're 3, you're 2. But not for long, because they're gonna have twin disciplines, right? I'm... Is Quietus useful at all here? Like, what's going on?
It'll kill I. It'll kill I. This deck.
It'll kill I!
Oh, I don't know about keeping 3 sisters, but I love. Oh, you might kill I and Yi now. That's cool. Also, yeah, this deck is perfectly fine with like pass catalyst against low pressure matchups.
I didn't even think about Pass
play
Pass
a high.
Catalyst as a line. Yeah, Yi is pretty cool, solo. I don't know how good he is, but he is awesome. They just delved. I'm gonna play my Catalyst.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
I can't see why you would. Look at your hand. But 5 mana, get a mana gem and do nothing, or 5 mana get a mana gem and summon a unit.
Yeah. I didn't even. Duh. You put the idea of one play in my head, and I'm like, I'm gonna try that. Right? That's the early stages of the learning process when you haven't quite figured it out. It's just like, oh, I didn't realize this was an option that I had. Like, I'm gonna do this. Create a rune.
There's no way this guy spends his rune prison on this, right?
I hope he does. I want him to.
Your deck has 10 overwhelms, and you're spending 2 mana for this.
I'm gonna Catalyst now.
Holy five! Wait and see what he plays.
It's a Del.
He's just playing more of it.
Darian, may I crumble?
You may crumble, but you might just say, fuck it, I have a race condition, because you will have 7 mana. You'll have
I
6
have
mana
never
down.
thought about racing somebody.
Yeah, real. That exists now. Oh, your guy's dead anyways. You can't even crumble if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
Rise Q moment.
Okay, I'm gonna...
It feels bad to Catalyst without the value of heal, but like...
Who cares?
You know, you have 7 mana on turn 5.
I'm gonna FTR in 2 turns, so... Based, I can play out a Trundle and then FTR.
Trundle. Wait, that's so busted.
That's super based. Drum
Steal
solo.
issue. Oh, mister, these players have no concept of tempo. Holy fuck, it's so weird.
Okay, I'm gonna win the game now.
The actual weird champing Wilsons. This is so fucked. Wait, you can just play Pillar immediately.
I can pillar into FTR, yeah.
You're 1 mana off.
Wait, I am? Oh no, I miscounted, no!
That's fine.
Well, I in that case, it wouldn't have ever been an option anyway. I didn't, like, misplay to get myself to this point, but... Okay, it's time to Ice Pillar.
Can't handle a little cold. Hail to the king!
Hail to the king!
And then I guess I just start kicking his dick in.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be a 7/7, so that's good. He's just gonna Rune Prison that, but that means he's spending mana on not playing World Rune.
No, he's playing a World Rune.
Motherfucker. Oh no, he's gonna deal 2 damage to your Ice Pillar. God forbid.
Overload to the Ice Pillar, yeah.
Wait. I just realized you were asking earlier about crumbling. What were you gonna crumble with?
With my 2/2, the guy. Well, I have Shadow Isles. That was last game. That was last game. That was last game. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna attack the Trundle, like, obviously.
I just made the same realization. I was looking at your hand. I was like, "Where's this Shadow Isles Telstones? How is he gonna crumble?" That's really funny.
There's literally not enough time for Rise to come out. And,
Well-
even if he does, I can Vengeance before he attacks.
He will have Quietus, so you'll have to spend 2 spells.
Okay, I'm good to end round here. It feels bad, but...
I mean, there's nothing you can spend the mana on.
There's just nothing practical to do, because he hasn't done anything!
Average Rise player.
Okay, so
pissing away all of your time for fun.
So, I cannot play FTR here, because I do have to play around the possibility of Rise. And...
Oh, wait, but now he's gonna play out his... Oh, he entreated into a Yi, not a Rise. That's funny.
But what is this deck doing? It's actually doing nothing! Alright,
Wait.
do I Quietus or FTR?
Definitely FTR. He has
Should
2
FTR.
mana. When are you gonna be playing against...
Oh, Deny! I have to play...
Yeah! Wait, fuck Drum Solo. Let's hope he's not very lucky. Okay, he's not very lucky. You're fine. I did just disrespect Drum Solo Deny very hard.
Wait, Drum Solo Deny is a reduced... You can have a 2-mana Deny!
Yeah, I know, right?
That's not very cool.
The spirit gives to those who listen.
Oh, damn it. I mean, it's fine, because these guys will get double Quietus next turn if he doesn't play a spell to up his E's power.
And I should do that before attacking?
I don't think you have 3 overwhelms, actually. I think that's your if you can't end the game on the attack. Then you will kill their value units. Okay,
Oh, no.
There goes a Quinn, which he now can't use on eye. But again, it really should not matter that much. Like, you don't lethal him right away here because of
The Dragon Link?
No, he has no Rune Prison. Never mind.
So wait, should I just open attack then, or?
I think you swing, yeah.
Oh, and I have a Vengeance into one of my overwhelms.
Be fun.
Yeah. Okay.
31 damage. Yeah. And in Rise region, you don't have targeted spells, right? That's how it works?
It is turn 8.
Rise is all untargeted spells, right?
Yeah, the only things they could have here are recalls and stuns, which they do. Like, there's gonna be a will or an unworthy soul or a calm fact. But that's fine, because he's spending some reactive-ass mana. Intrigued, he really wants his Rise, so he can try and end the game soon. Yeah, there's unworthy soul.
Okay, so now I am going to...
If you want to be really fucking cheeky,
Okay, so I have do I have enough for Vengeance and Fury of the North? I do not.
You and I were thinking the same thing, though. That's funny. I think if my math is right, that would be a lethal. Oh no, you would still be one off.
Recall a unit or landmark if it... Okay. I need to figure out what the best course of action is. If I were to Vengeance Master Yi, he would take only 3 more damage. It's still a thing that is useful to... No, because I need to make sure Rise doesn't end the game.
Yeah, exactly.
So it is better for me to... I mean, he's just going to die either way. I'm going to push more damage anyway.
Oh no, this man did not read the patch notes. Rise level 2 has spell shield, and I would like to know how you plan to pop it now.
Wait, what? He does?
He does.
He does?
He does. Uh-oh.
He does?
I hope this guy does not have Delve into the Past in his hand.
I cannot
Well, you can't play it
stand
anymore.
in the face of apocalypse.
Yeah, but I hope he doesn't just absolutely piss on you next turn. Okay, well, definitely tonight.
Well, here's the issue. Eye of the Dragon is alive.
Not for long, it isn't. Huh? What?
What do you mean?
Why is Eye of the Dragon still alive? Why do you have 2 buttons?
No longer.
I mean, why would I not force him to occupy his board so he can't fill it with a world rune?
Rise doesn't give a fuck. He'll just obliterate the eye. He just...
Oh, wait, because Delve into the Past doesn't put it onto the field.
Yeah. Rise just obliterates his fault. Rise does not give a single fuck. It's actually funny. Okay.
I didn't know he had spell
you didn't know
shield.
that interaction. Right.
Hey, would Blighted have popped it?
No, actually.
No?
I did consider that line. I was gonna mention that to you. If it did.
Scattered Pog! He doesn't have it!
Oh my goodness. Wait, but he played Burst Scattered Pod. That's fucking funny.
How can you tell?
It's most likely that he played it so he can draw Delve into the Past. I'm not certain.
Alright. I'm just trying to come up with, like, what is safe? What is safe? What is unsafe? I can Ice Pillar.
I'm gonna make a U-sickle.
And that just...
It's basically just a pass, which is fine. I will say, as shit as this champ is, like, he is fine against control decks. The problem is just that he's useless against anything that kills you.
I can tell. Like, he did nothing for a very, very long time.
And now he's doing a lot of things. Yeah.
I didn't know he had Spell Shield.
And I thought I was.
I just had no idea.
Never mind, he doesn't have it.
And these are mere shows.
Okay, then you should just
They look angry.
fuck him up. Oh, goodbye to your poor Ice Pillar. Disaster. Okay, you're fine then. You really don't care.
Wait, I shouldn't have blocked with Trundle to expose him to anything, because, like... I'm just trying to come up...
Ionia Rise, the only things they could have are Tellstones. Because Ionia doesn't
Deal
have
2 to
damage
all
spells.
units. Doesn't matter. It wouldn't pop Rise.
It would give you more overwhelm damage. And that's kind of the only reason you potentially can.
So I do care.
Yeah,
Because
the
this
only
has to
thing
be
you have to
lethal.
worry about in terms of killing your Trundle here, by the way, is DMZ Tellstones into Aftershock. Because Ionia doesn't have direct damage spells, and Lost Region's non-targeted.
I believe what I want to do, because there's no direct damage spells. Wow, he's desperate.
Don't have enough time.
This guy is just fucking drawing cards. You see why I said Feral Prescience is busting these decks, by the way, right?
I
This guy's
believe
like 10
I am going to go for an all-in play.
Okay, good. Yeah.
I am because next turn must be my lethal.
Correct.
I'm going to play double Blighted Ravine.
Yeah, actually, yeah, this guy doesn't even threaten Telstones into Aftershock anymore. He doesn't have the mana, so your Trundle is completely safe.
I am then going to just dump you onto the field for fun,
Trolls are going to
and
war.
so I can go wider than him in case something happens, and then he's just my extra insurance. Wait, he's dead.
Yeah,
Wait.
I was gonna say, you actually just played that man for fun.
You
That's so brutal.
understand. I will stand
Hey, Delve in the
this
past.
madness
Nice.
No longer.
Oh, did he just?
Wait, he burned one, but he has like a lot in his deck.
Okay. I should FTR.
I think that's probably a fair statement.
I'm trying to come up with because I think there's counterplay to be open attacking here, and I think there's not to be using FTR.
Well, the counterplay to you using FTR is he denies it, but that's...
I guess.
You're kind of in a position where you can only play around that so much.
Yeah, here it comes. Okay.
Okay. So then it's just a question of does he have the other responses? He had the response to that play. Does he have the response to the other option? So he has Rune Prison, which will stave off one attack, but one attack going through is still lethal.
Yeah.
So it's just, is there a palm or a
never far from my thoughts.
Unworthy
slack will
Soul
do.
or a Will in hand?
I wish I hadn't played my guy for fun.
I mean, you didn't burn any mana for it. Let's see. Well, that one's obvious.
This is
Oh.
Unworthy Soul.
Something is on the stack. A second Unworthy! Fuck.
Did I really lose this game because I didn't know Rise had Spell Shield?
Still can't pop it. That's so frustrating. Holy shit. We'll
Did
see
I-
what you top deck. You might be able to pop it.
I might.
Cannot stand.
A calm heart.
No!
Ah, faces, damn.
Okay, there's a Delve.
This guy definitely has his worth. This guy's drawn so many cards. I'm sorry. You're just in the cutscene now. This is Zack Snyder moment.
Did I really lose because I didn't know Rise had Spell Shield, man? Fuck.
That's fucking off.
What? You're telling me they just added that? Like,
No, sorry. I say patch notes. Like it wasn't part of the hotfix. You just didn't see the release notes. Is what I meant. He's always had that.
oh. Well, I didn't know.
Do they even put new card releases in the patch notes anymore? I know they did that at one point, but I don't think they do that anymore. Never mind.
Well, I was never going to be able to pop Rise's Spell Shield anyway, so like if they have it, they have it. This deck sucks! This
Yo!
deck sucks!
Ritual of Renewal. Holy
They
shit.
barely might have enough. Did that top deck them?
Form before strength.
Oh my fucking god, he still doesn't have lethal. This deck is so good, by the way. Wow, I love Riot. It's like turn 12 and he can't end the fucking game.
Oh my god! Wait, I thought
this is
Rise
so
looked awesome and I kind of wanted to play him, but now I really don't.
He's so bad. There's no point in block. He's just trying to get you to throw a shit at me in mid-level mode.
You're right.
You don't care about whether you're not getting lethal true damage here.
What will you have?
I mean that's.
What else am I gonna spend my mana
Yeah,
on?
exactly.
Like-
Like there's nothing else to do. Holy shit, I cannot believe that this game of Legend of Runeterra is still going on. I don't think that's actually worth casting.
My blade call. This is gonna be fun.
Behold these knots.
Holy fuck.
Stop casting Unworthy Soul! I swear to God.
This one is a will, watch. What?
Okay.
Wow. This time you actually do have an answer?
Behold, I shall now preemptively bury in ice.
To burn a spell
To
shield.
burn a spell shield.
He's still trying to draw his last spell.
No!
Yeah, this
He's
shit.
gonna open attack now.
Oh wait.
Desperation
Skill issue. No.
None were more desperate than Diego.
Wait, am I allowed to cast this on bad targets? Like, imagine if I could.
That would be fun, but no.
Fuck, man! I really lost this game? Solely because I didn't know he has Spell Shield? And that's literally the only reason?
I mean, I'm gonna be real. He probably would have. He definitely has at least one more in hand right now. This guy draws so many rises. I don't think that removing this one is the bee's knees and the bee's nuts.
Enough! This cannot stand!
I mean,
Oh
I
my
just
God,
don't have my
Rise,
toast.
shut up. This cannot stand!
Fuck, man.
I will stand this madness.
I will.
How did I let it go this long?
Animation.
Come on, dude!
What I must. I warned you.
Okay, so I lost to Rise, and I think I should go bait ping myself. But
It's fine. Like, this is excusable. Rise does have a 30% win rate, and most of that 30% is in those matchups. Those are like his only favorite matchups, and you saw why, right? Like you said, he was a pissant. He was sitting there rubbing his weenie for like 6 turns, and then he just kept answering your win con over and over while he very, very slowly developed his own.
I mean, I'm not even gonna review that one. I know what I did. I just didn't know. My deck struggles against backline value engines.
Yeah, hey, crazy how that one immediately came to light. Alright, it's fine. This guy's gonna be discard aggro. It's gonna be another turn 3 FF.
I don't need to VOD review that because it's so clear what happened, and even if I missed some lines, it can't matter at this stage when I don't know how to pilot my deck enough to identify those missed lines. What the fuck is this?
Oh, this is the Gunjur, I think. This is my best guess is like they who endure with Haunted Relic.
So I need to. I mean, the box would be useful. Harsh Winds would be useful.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so based on shutting down combat and ending on 7 that I lose the later control. Fuck! I lose the later control again! I'm gonna full mull. I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, I'm just... so I'm gonna try to mull into... Well, my goal, because I didn't know what was happening, was to play Solitaire and mull into Ramp, but apparently I have 2 Trinimir, 2 Buried in Ice in hand, so... we'll go with that one instead. Yeah.
The hapless a clown's decree.
I promise I had a mole strategy, but apparently here we are.
It's fine. He plays Callista and Haunted. Oh, no.
I'll spot him.
I was gonna say he plays Callista.
Alright, develop
and
Callista,
Haunted.
develop Callista, develop Callista, come on. Oh wait, that wouldn't. Develop something for funsies. Oh, well now I just feel
What
bad
is
about casting
that?
Avalanche, like... I mean, I still should, right?
I would say so.
Ah.
What is this? Okay, I still think it's Undying, but I don't
They
understand
would
why
know.
they're playing these cards. Or, sorry, yeah. I still think it's Sacred Grove, but I don't
Because
know
it's
how
like a
to play it.
Foundations... Oh my god, is it Foundations?
Holy shit, it is Foundations. Wow. You should definitely have a Foundations Gauntlet stream. That would be fun.
I don't know what I'm doing. How would I play Gauntlet? Like...
Whoa! You don't know anything about Gauntlet, I can tell you that much. Do you think anyone knows what they're doing in that mode?
I would assume so.
No, dude. Gauntlet is where clowns go die.
I'm just going to sit on my ass and do nothing this turn. Okay, now they're gonna fucking Devil Undying. I want to take the... Do I want to take the hit or do I want to block with my Tavern Keeper? Like...
Yeah, I think it sucks to not get max
Let
value.
me... No, hold on. I can
Keeper,
figure this
but-
out. I can figure this out. I will... There will be 4... 7... There will be 10 damage coming my way. I can block 4 of it, or I can heal 3 of it.
Warm hearts and hot soup.
Good call.
I had to think it out because I don't think it out properly, and I was trying to figure out how to use the lines. You're annoying, by the way. Your emotes are muted. And now, even if they develop anything else, this is a good line. Plus, I can also free sisters.
What? Oh, where? You dropped your quietus all over the floor. God, last game you had 2 that were never useful. This game, they would be fantastic.
Okay, so, needless to say, let's do you. Let's do you. And let's not kill you. Actually, would it be the same? Wait, 4? What do you mean 4? Oh, because one more thing would be drained. Yep. Boom.
Neat.
That really, really stalls out their undying win condition that for some reason I have to play around.
Those are real words that you just said. Yep. If you happen to draw your Ithid Stairs, that combo is like particularly impressive.
I'm just gonna go Trundle then.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the only line that really makes sense here, and they obviously don't. I mean, the worst combat trick they could have is Troll Chant, which doesn't kill my units.
It's Troll Chant or it's Mark. They probably do have Hellstone's Mark or just Mark.
Ooh, they probably do, and that actually does kill Trundle here. Do I have to play around that? Is that a real thing to play around? Attack.
If they pass in,
Oh no, I don't have to play around it because the only thing that could possibly receive that mark to kill Trundle can't block.
Oh, can't block. Yeah, what the fuck am I thinking? Sorry, yeah. Dropped my brain cells on the way in. Wait, that guy just played
Oh
on
wait,
your
this never glades.
defensive turn.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just trying to kill undying stuff. Like, don't ask.
What is going on? Who are you?
Well, either way, because they're trying to beat me down, I'm going to use Buried in Ice this turn. It's the best time I get to use it. As long as they try to develop something. They should open attack, I know, but chances are they're going to look at this 1-1 and they're not going to like it, and that's fine. Okay.
They look angry.
I mean, I'm kind of... Wait, this actually is really, really not that threatening.
Yeah.
Unless here comes Mark of the Isles on Undying. That's not happening.
This guy was kind of playing like he had it, but he was also just iron. So
The thing that I'm now worried about is just Neverglade permadraining me, because, like, I don't have my combos. Nor do I have my ramp somehow. I don't know. How do I have neither, Darian? Like, how do I have neither my combos nor my ramp?
2 Buried in Ice, 2 Tryndamere is like kind of a disaster scenario.
Okay, well, I'm probably going to use one anyway. Should I use one? Does this make any sense?
Based on the fact that you have another as backup and you can't cast Field of Rush if you top deck it.
No, I mean, it feels so much better to cast it next turn is the thing, but I'm going to lose mana. I want to cast it next turn. Because then they don't have their next attack.
Yeah.
I think I have to pass here.
Okay. I think it's fine call.
It feels bad to lose this, but I think it's still my best line.
Yep.
That's fucking stupid, by the way.
This guy is such a weirdo.
Go away! Like, what do you mean? They're gonna play it over the Spiderling.
Wait. Then that way, if you Buried in Ice now, then they're gonna come out as their, like, haven't been buffed up yet versions. Okay, well, not if he does that. No, then I guess they're gonna play it now.
I realistically
He's
don't
running
feel
awfully
much.
low on cards, I will say.
I have a big card advantage. Okay, I'm gonna open with Ice Pillar. So I can gain my Overwhelm.
Can't handle a little cold.
Realistically, it doesn't matter. I'm going to try to bait out a really, really stupid action. Come on, really stupid action. There it is. The really stupid action has now come out.
They don't really have much to play now.
So we're going to stifle that.
Knock 'em dead.
We're going to do 10 damage.
Wait! Hold on.
And
This
we're
guy
gonna,
like commits a lot of his mana. You might just kill us.
and we can Atro next turn if we wanted to, which is not something I thought about because I did not realize Trundle was fucking +5. Wait, permanent! I didn't know it was Grant.
Yeah.
Oh. I see. Alright, so what's your plan, dude? What's the
You
big
do have to
idea?
be respectful of frostbites. I think you will play Tryndamere and open
My
that.
blade grows restless.
I have a battle fury.
Oh my goodness, are you about to end the game with Battle Fury?
I
There's
really
no
hope
shot.
so.
God damn it, I tried to stop you from putting this in your deck. Come
But
on.
here it is anyway, motherfucker.
Bow to your king.
Do not pull
I
that.
would never
This
pull
is
that.
gonna be fun.
God, this fucking Trundle is so huge.
What did I do? What did I do so abruptly? Okay, this game definitely...
This guy didn't have a win con. This guy did not threaten to kill you before your combo went off, and now you kind of indirectly have gotten your
Frostbite?
combo off. Albeit in a weird.
Frostbite. This is a frostbite.
Not at fast speed, no. This is a Shadow Aspel. This is Vengeance.
Oh, is it? Well, then I'm gonna Atro. It's Glyph!
Oh, he's just losing. Okay, real. Now Battle Fury, you're trained for behind.
Let rage fill your soul.
Ah, nice control deck.
Battle Fury!
This is
Yay!
a very cool
No!
control deck you're playing.
I will say this
Congrats,
deck is
Iron
much faster than the last one I played.
Something.
Yeah.
And it also feels like something where I don't have to review as diligently because it feels like there are just fewer lines, especially in that hand.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't have too many choices there. I will say you're right about that.
Okay, hold on. Let me review my notes from previous sessions for a moment, okay? So, I was always supposed to stagger spells to bait out some extra answers. I actually did intentionally use a similar principle to bait out something. I know it was like hope Runeterra, like I'm hoping my opponent plays like an idiot, but at the same time, there was no consequences to playing like that.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Okay, if I know what's in hand, try to figure out a way to get rid of it safely. I didn't think about that one actively. Okay, I didn't think about that one at all. Unknown enemy deck equals mulligan for solitaire. I tried to do that. I did try to do that.
Yeah,
That's
I think you got a little bit more than you bargained for,
Yeah.
but yes, you did try to do that. That was good.
I need to look for high value plays instead of only max value plays. I definitely tried to go for max value this game, and I think it was actually the correct decision.
I don't think that was a bad call, yeah.
Well, okay, no, it's not max value. I actually forfeited max value. Max value, if you think about it, could also be interpreted as using all the mana and never wasting any. By that time, I intentionally dropped 7 mana to get a better Buried in Ice, to defend myself against a turn and blow them out harder. That was my intention.
Yeah.
So, I think I actually finally made a high value play instead of just max value. Because I tried to think about what everything would do before just committing to it. Because it's like, oh, I feel bad about using this mana. But it's like, no, that's correct. I was right.
Yeah.
Okay, I wrote this as the Kindred Principle, but it applies to every card, as we talked about.
The Kindred Principle, Jesus.
I must develop my cards only when they would actually get value. In this deck, it's a lot more combat-based, so it's a lot easier to get value, because I'm gonna fucking swing.
Yeah.
I don't know what a proper warm-up for this game is still. As control, identify key beat down cards in your deck for... Okay, that's pure control. I'm gonna like do a pure control here. Because I'm not playing combo control. This feels like a deck that is a lot more linear in what it wins to and what it loses to.
Sorry, and what it...
What it wins to and what it loses to. Or wins it... Like it feels a lot more direct. Like, I know there's gonna be some nuance there, but like... There's, or at least the way I've constructed it right now, it just has answers to some things and not to others. I think it's probably... We'll see how we feel about it going forwards. I also haven't drawn Harsh Winds yet.
Sure.
Okay. How do I perform a proper mental reset? Well, I'm not fatigued right now. I'm still just going for it. I want to if I'm in control, I want to force enemy offensive buffs on defensive turns, which is nice. So that's me. That's trying to encourage me to play more offensively too. Open past when enemy must misplay is bad, right? But I open past when the enemy had, or I didn't open pass. I've tried to get development when they could misplay and it'd be nice, but there were no consequences, so that's good. Okay, so none of my principles were like outright violated this game, and I don't really have anything to add to it right now. And I am learning. Okay, so I'm thinking about the Yi game where I tried to block Yi and I didn't need to. Oh, wait, where's my? Where is my tiny Gwen? Where are my emotes? Were these my emotes? Am I missing something? Yeah, hold on. Let me just check something. Ace Ulcer. Okay, in that order. Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm opening up my own OBS because I just hit a monster blowout.
Yeah, okay. I didn't have my tiny Gwen. That's not allowed. I have to have tiny Gwen every time. Okay. So, I mean, I'm just going to go straight into it, and I'm going to keep... This is still the gathering experience phase, and so I don't want to over-review. I'm gathering experience. Ah, I know why I feel so good, Darian. I'm still in the 20%, not the 1%.
Oh.
You know what that means, right?
I'm not familiar.
Okay, I'm still learning the skills that give me 20% improvement, not the skills that give me 1% improvement.
Oh, yeah, that does.
Like I am in League. Okay, I'm playing against TF Jin.
What? You're on your own. Presumably the idea here is that TF's cards are skills. That's the only thing I can say.
Okay, well, I don't know what's going on then. I would like a Quietus. I've got some cool ramp in hand. Fuck it, I'm mulling away faces because I have nothing I can use. I'm just going to keep the Catalyst. I'll take whatever fucking random skill damage you throw at me, and I'll heal off of it, and we'll just mull like that. I have an FTR, I have a Kindly. I'm keeping the Vengeance because it's my best TF answer. Is it my best TF answer? No, Quietus was my best TF answer, so I should have mulled away the Vengeance. Is that correct?
Yes. Quietus in these regions, the only Quietus.
When my song ends, men die.
The only thing that will answer Quietus on TF is the really shit combat.
No, but I just mean I have an okay answer, but there's a better answer in deck. Is it fine? Is it correct for me to Vengeance away, or mull away my Vengeance to pull TF, or to pull Quietus?
Oh, I see. Wow, this guy is not threatening you very much. I think that's fine. There's nothing overly wrong with that. I might.
Would you say Kindly Cavern Keeper was better?
But... No, I was considering being extremely, extremely greedy and playing faces.
Ooh. I guess that saves mana here. Well, out comes Trundle on turn 4, so.
Skill issue.
And, like, I can't foresee them having any combat tricks. Except, is there one Bilgewater thing that I need to worry about?
There's Pocket Aces, which is like burst speed plus 2/1, but it's really, really uncommon because it's not very good.
I'm swinging then.
Against my tusks.
Make it rain. Okay. I guess I didn't consider some of the direct damages they would have, but like, Wait, what's that stupid card that Plunder decks used to run that's like really expensive now?
Oh, Monster Harp.
What if they had Monster Harp? Okay, Jin is about to come out. And I believe I shall Vengeance him. Okay, Jin is not coming out yet. This seems like an outstanding avalanche. So
this is, in fact, an outstanding.
I'm just. Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm trying to react. Yeah. I'm not. I have a bad habit of forgetting exactly what's in my hand. I need to. So my faces goes away, which is fine. I'm gonna replay it.
Rules rise up.
Let's think. I have Feel the Rush, Tavern Keeper, Vengeance, Ice Pillar, She Who Wanders, Tryndamere. Exactly one of those is a reactive card. I'm going to play Ice Pillar out, even if I don't really care about pushing the damage right now. That might be a mistake, and we can talk about that one afterwards, because that's a decision point where I'm seeing a crossroads. I don't exactly know which is best. So
I don't mind what you're doing because you're probably not under threat of lethal. What is this? What's going on? I'm so...
Trundle is about to be +5 here.
Jesus Christ. You do threaten...
Wait, +4, why? 1, 2... Oh, because I incorrectly counted Vengeance. I incorrectly counted Vengeance. They do have Monster!
But they spent all of their mana removing your cards, and now they can't play their own. They're gonna play Jin, he's gonna get Vengeance, and then they have no win con.
That is fucking hilarious. Okay, I'm totally fine with this outcome, because I'm going to have a better Trundle later for FTR.
Yeah, no,
and now you can't remove that one. And I'm going to play out my Kindly Tavern Keeper.
Whoa, you burn a lot of mana if you do that.
Huh?
You burn a lot of mana if you play Kindly Tavern Keeper.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not consider that.
And you would also get a double Tryndamere here as opposed to a single Tryndamere in Battle Fury. And I know you like Battle Fury. Don't get me wrong, I love it too.
No, I mean I love it because it's a meme. Like that's legitimately it. So no, I didn't consider Tryndamere as an option to play out here at all. What the fuck are you doing?
It's just burn. It's just like a bad burn deck. I'm so confused. Now while you're waiting for him to play Jin.
Now I would play Tavern Keeper because it leaves me with... Oh, wait, I have to be... Oh, because I'm never going to tap... Wait. Yeah, I'll have 12. I'll have 12.
He's saying my
FTR,
cards are ass,
FTR.
so I'll beat you with the
He pulled
orange.
FTR, imagine.
That would be really funny.
He pulled the
Okay,
Well,
real.
no Jin, so...
Yeah. Hey, Bilgewater Jin deck. What? Maybe they have a stun for one of your 3 fucking huge overwhelm units, but what else are they gonna do? They don't have any, like, real spells.
Okay, bye!
Actually, this should just end the game. This should be straight up lethal. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, I want to talk about that one decision point. Are you free?
They never stood
I
a
am
chance.
free. Also, I'm just find this quite funny. Check that clip I just sent you, and you will realize how much you and I are playing a completely different video game.
Okay, let's see if I can...
And you're cool to show that one.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. We're playing different games. So, to be clear, guys, Darian is an NA Masters player, and is exclusively an aggro player, pretty much.
Me like Noxus.
So, yeah, he... What turn is this? Oh, 5. Okay.
Look at I'm only pushing 6 damage here. It's quite unfortunate, really.
What the fuck?
And then I kill my own Draven.
Oh, we're playing very different games.
We're not playing the same game. We're playing such vastly different video games here.
Okay.
Also, did you see that? Have you seen the new Renekton emote? Have you seen the new Renekton?
Yeah, it's so good.
I fucking love the new Renekton emote.
It's so good.
That is so goddamn hilarious.
Okay.
Jade, I think it would be a bit generous to say that what I do is a big brain game. I think Quinn's the one playing the big brain game. I played too much Noxus to be a big brain.
Darian is Smork. Okay, here we are. And I need to move my chat back over to the other side. Okay, so it's the Ice Pillar turn that I wanted to talk about. Okay. So, I didn't know if it could possibly matter that I wasn't pushing Trundle's damage this turn. Because in my mind, there's 2 options here. One, I play out the Ice Pillar and level up Trundle, and then Trundle just beats up whatever unit he puts on the board. Or I just immediately go face. Trundle's Evolve, like Trundle's level 2 is the one that has the grant extra power, right?
I can't hear anything you're saying.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
You said Trundles evolve, and then you completely cut it out.
Oh, well, that is annoying. That's been happening to me lately, and I can't understand why.
Yeah.
Oh, I love my internet. It happened yesterday in practice, but the bigger brain game. I love Portal. It's so much fun.
Portal's great. I
So,
love Portal.
Trundle level 2 is the one with the grant power for beholding cards, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if I were to attack right now, that's only pushing 4.
Correct.
Okay. So, I can't see a universe in which that matters then. How would we figure out if it mattered or not?
A big part of it is what you're playing against. You
Yeah,
have
so-
3 options here: swing with Trundle, play Ice Pillar, or pass and then try and play Ice Pillar on a unit to make them vulnerable. You
Pass?
You don't have to pass to make a unit vulnerable with Ice Pillar because you already have Vengeance to kill a backline value engine like Jin, and you're planning to use that if you need to.
Mhm.
So that option can be pretty safely rolled out. Swinging for 4 damage or playing the greedier, more value-oriented line with the pillar. You would take a pretty strong incentive to open attack with Trundle there. Like something that would threaten to kill him on attack. Jin would kill him, but you're happy with that trade because you have Feel the Rush in hand and because Jin is much more valuable to their deck than, first Trundle.
Then this individual Trundle is mine. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, he had already regen. He doesn't even trade with Jin here. Yeah, I mean, I think that there's really no point in not doing what you did here.
Okay, because like the only way it would matter is if I'm going to be really limited in how I can attack on my FTR turns.
The only problem is, like, what is this guy running? Because I do, in theory, get what his deck archetype is, but that doesn't mean I've actually played against it, or seen it before. And sometimes there is stuff you have to be worried about. In Bilgewater/Jin, though, like, none of the Jin units are impactful enough that you give a shit, because he's not lethaling you right now. Probably.
Isn't Bilgewater predominantly a support region? Like, what is it doing in a Runeterra deck?
The entire point of this deck is that he played all of the Bilgewater deal damage to your Nexus and plunder spells, because Jin likes to burn with fast and slow speed spells.
I see.
So he played Parley, he played Make It Rain, he played Monster Harpoon for Jin progress, and because Monster Harpoon is very efficient removal. It's a shit concept, it's just not a good deck concept. But like,
Okay.
He spent his entire mana pool, while your mana pool was still open, to defeat your Trundle attack here, which is
really good for me.
He's not advancing his own win con. He spent 2 cards to remove your Trundle, which is literally worthless. Like, you do not give a fuck if this Trundle dies.
Oh,
you actually
know
get
what?
a lot more
what?
from playing out the ice.
If I hadn't Ice Pillared, he would have killed Trundle anyway.
Oh, real? Oh, yeah, because he played the unupgraded Monster Harpoon for 5. Fucked off. Or for 6? How much does that thing cost?
Okay, so
All I know is it sucks.
Okay, so I mean, still the only way I would open attack rather than play out Trundle like that is if for some reason that's my only opportunity to push damage and they can really stifle my FTR turn.
And they can...
Because I'm predominantly combo, so these incremental advantages usually don't matter as much for me. Because you would have to care a lot.
Yeah.
You would have to care a lot about just what pushes most Nexus damage, but I don't have to care as much because I'm going to have those big blowout turns. I'm playing for that.
Right. Also, you're by playing the Pillar, you're inviting the possibility of Pillar, Jin, Vengeance Jin, see what else they play. They might stun your Trundle, which is fine. Then you Tavern Keeper your Nexus and
this is effectively a reactive turn. Like this is pass. This is pass without the opportunity to just lose my attack token.
Yeah, Pillar. They removed burst passing from the game, but Pillar still lets you just open pass like a mofo without spending any mana or doing anything to impact the state of the game other than leveling up your Trundle. So, like, Pillar refilling the same mana it costs to play it means that the card is just kind of crazy.
Pillar equals burst pass, but better.
Yeah. It's good that you can't do that until turn 8, because I think Pillar is low-key oppressive as shit, and people don't really realize it. Because, like, he just had to do nothing while your Trundle swung his Nexus, and then he couldn't You had to do nothing while your Trundle swung his Nexus. And then in removing your Trundle, he spent all of his mana, but even if he didn't spend any mana removing your Trundle, he would have just played out his Jhin, down a bunch of Nexus health, still not in a position to end the game. He didn't have a race condition there. That guy was just fucked. That guy was so doomed because you got so much mana.
So I've learned a bit about Pillar. I've learned a bit about when it would be necessary to push for incremental Nexus health advantages. That's really good. And I just need to make sure it's written down and I keep it in mind. This is Jinx Demacia, but only Jinx.
Oh my god, what? Why are you playing against this?
Okay, so I'm
This
now
is
going
a
to
point-
hold this Ruination here.
0.5% player rates. Yeah, Ruination's good here. Blighted Ravina is also very good here. Actually, I would keep everything except for Buried in Ice.
Wait, so didn't this used to have a Lucian in it? And the Lucian didn't make much sense? But...
No, so this was really funny because there were like 7 versions of this deck, and all of them had different champ combos.
Oh my god.
There was Jinx Teemo, there was like Jinx Teemo Lucian, there was Caitlyn Lucian Jace Teemo. Like, it just got more and more ridiculous the more you went. Fucking Avalanche and Blighted Ravina. I love this region combo.
I love this region combo.
This is so corny, dude.
This is so great.
Oh my god.
I love how you were sarcastic and I was sincere.
Yeah. Well, because I'm the one who abused this deck. I knew he was gonna watch. Next turn he plays out Zondite Urshin and the fucking Flame Jumpers and just eats all of the shit.
Okay,
I think this is a pretty good opportunity to play faces. I think you play faces and you're not even pressured.
I don't block because I want it to stay alive through my Avalanche.
Exactly. Glad we're on the same page.
Ow.
Oh, it's fine. He's gonna pull it anyways.
What? Wait, he's gonna pull the...
Because he
What?
doesn't know that you have Avalanche.
What is going on here, huh?
But you're
Wait,
playing
this
Lady
is
Unit
doomed!
Avalanche!
This sucks! This sucks for him. Okay.
No.
This is what I wanted, except now it's worse for him.
I will say this guy runs Ranger's Resolve. Or this deck, in theory, runs.
Is that the
Ranger's
tough
Resolve,
or the
which
scout?
gives- Tough.
Okay.
I would probably...
I'm trying to figure out if passing fucks me. It's good for me, right?
Yeah, well, if he just, like, passes
One
back
pass.
and open attacks, then... You
Then
don't
that's...
get-
Yeah. Okay, pass. Okay, start playing your daring bows. Do you think this guy's gonna full greed for them? I have to
I
pick
think-
an opportunity
yeah.
where I'm just going to get enough value. Rummage.
What? Why are you playing?
Let's get
What are you doing?
Okay,
He's still holding Ranger's Resolve mana, technically, but, like...
but there's no way he has. Okay, so if I were to
It's-
pass back now, it'd be it'd be really greedy because it's just gambling they're going to play this one out, and I would lose my opportunity to get all the value on this.
Yeah, 4 damage on
So
extra
I
spell mana.
should be playing Avalanche.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, the only things that survive are Chompers, and they don't have a threatening open attack still, and then you have Ravine, so... Nice.
That is ungodly cringe. I love it.
Yeah! Cool region combo! Oh!
I am so happy about that. Oh, jeez, one moment.
The daring bastard over here.
Okay, I'm so close. I'm so close to pronouncing this right. Is it just Adley Waffy? Close. I close enough. I almost got it, I think. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time with us.
Help me bully this guy. Help me run this guy off Twitch.
No.
Drop mean words in his chat. Tell him
No.
he smells like tomato sauce.
I'm playing Freljord Shadow Isles. Okay,
Smells like
so
tomato sauce.
I mean, I'm going to.
Hit the stairs. You have the combo now. Oh my fucking god! If this guy plays Champion Strength, you just play Buried in Ice and then kill all his units.
I have Buried in Ice. I have Ruination. Like, I have everything I need. The mole just gave me everything.
You built your deck to answer a 0.5% play rate deck, and then found it in like 4 games.
I didn't
What?
build it to answer. We were gonna play FTR before Champion Strength came out.
Oh, you just okay, all right. I would probably just pass.
I don't see the reason to play Blighted because I want him to develop more, and
Yeah,
nobody,
he's-
even in Iron 3 where I am, nobody is stupid enough to not, like, nobody's stupid enough to keep developing while seeing a Blighted.
I don't know. This is Iron.
Okay,
3.
I should still pass. I should still pass.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because even if it goes back to me, that's not that bad.
Also, it looks like you might be trying to start saving spell mana for champ strength. I'm not sure. So just keep it in mind that you need to have your mana.
Well, it's not going to happen this
9.
turn, obviously.
Yeah. I think he's gonna.
So
look for
I
it
shall
next turn when
greed
it's
for
over.
faces. Yeah. Wait for some developments, and then see if it's my opportunity to play Blighted Ravine. It's not even greeding for faces. It's just totally fine, because I'm going to stifle any real development except for Jinx. Acorn the... Okay, if I pass here, this open attack is not bad at all, so I'll be fine with it.
Yeah.
So develop. Okay, perfect. So now they're at worst pushing 2, at best playing champion strength here.
He's gonna do it too, the crazy motherfucker.
Champion strength is just +4/+4, right? And like
4/4
scout and everything?
Scout.
Okay.
Scout if you already have the attack token. So he has lethal here. If you
Oh
don't
my
have
god,
the
it is.
interaction.
It is, isn't
It's
it?
off the top deck. Oh, it's
Inspiring Lights? Oh, wait, we don't care about that, do we?
No.
Grants. Okay, so the Chompers no longer dies to my, Blighted.
Which does suck.
Okay, so let me... What is my line? What is my line? I don't care about taking 4 damage here. I shall allow you to swing. That's
I
correct.
saw some sauce there. I see some sauce here. It shouldn't.
It's
end
a
up
it's a
mattering,
it's
but
it's a Tellstone. It's a Tellstone or a Three Sisters play. I'm trying to figure out which one.
That's
it
not
is.
actually what I saw. No.
It's not. I mean, I mean, is it worth flash freezing here?
I don't think so. No. I don't think you want to play it. I think you probably like pass and play.
I mean, I could mark. I could mark for this.
It wouldn't do anything.
I could Spirit Journey.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, because I'd be. I'm for some reason doing that thing. It's
You would mark to put it in range of Blighted Ravine, which is just a bit excessive when you have Ruination and the other thing in hand.
Am I cringe enough to Spirit Journey my faces?
I don't think so.
That I mean, I might need this. For, what would I need? No, honestly, what would I need this for later?
Oh, Crumble for Jinx.
Crumble for
You don't
Jinx.
you don't have Vengeance, so it'd be Crumble for Jinx because they don't run any interaction.
But I'm running.
down.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You're right. I should be responsible.
Also, I'm just really in love with this
Okay.
Tryndamere play.
So I should now play. Am I playing Blighted or am I playing Trend? I'm gonna fucking Ruination with my Trend on the field.
Yo, real.
I
I think this guy is looking for his opportunity to put down a few more elusives and then play out his champion strength. So, but he can't do that all this turn.
Okay, this might be a misplay. This might be a misplay. This might be a misplay, but I'm going to just explore what happens with this line.
Yeah, this is a Noxus player piloting your control.
Get out. Well, if you tell
Keep
him,
in
welcome to the
mind.
stream. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so here come the funny Poros. Blighted Ravine is 100% coming out next turn. There will be no champion strength on a defensive turn, surely.
No, if you play Blighted Ravine, then he could respond to champion strength. Then he would
To
have
save it. Oh, and then it would actually be kind of a problem.
You wouldn't.
Oh, wait, it's my turn. Hold on. I didn't even notice.
You wouldn't have the mana for Buried in Ice or Ruination. You would actually.
Okay, so I'm actually not incentivized to play Blighted, like, at all here.
Or yeah.
Okay,
Correct. That one is pretty good. I actually kind of like.
kind of want to play it that stairs. Just for
I think
this.
that's pretty good. I do like that line.
Whose deck is
Because
this?
Rangers
This
is
is we didn't net deck the FTR at all. I built it and it might be missing some stuff, but it was guided by stats that my coach refused to let me see.
Fuck, sorry. I'll send them to you next time. I didn't know you cared.
I don't care. I want to be building it myself. Right.
Okay.
I know the foundation of FTR. But...
Nice.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
I mean, yeah, that guy, he just He didn't have gas. I guarantee you his hand, either his hand was a champion strength that he was waiting to cast, or his hand was like a couple 1-drops that he couldn't do anything to threaten endgame after you blew him out.
Okay, this I will say this is definitely climbing faster than the last season.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean, getting that discard aggro player to FF on 3 did help your cause.
Whoa. I would prefer not to because this is literally like only the second deck I've started climbing with, and I need to keep it focused if I want to actually achieve my learning goals. Probably at some point. You know, we really should do a For Fun Runeterra stream at some point.
That would be a blast.
Because I have people who have been joining, like, we want to do viewer games, we want to do, like, funny decks and stuff. I think that would actually be fun, come to think of it.
I need to get my old battering ram list back together and make you play with that until you win with it. Do you remember that? Do you remember?
It took you, like, 30 games, right?
It took me an hour and a half, and I recorded the entire session. I sat down there for an hour and a half straight, grinding out games, trying to win.
Any Jin matchup, any Jin matchup. Okay.
Oh, motherfucker.
Okay, so this...
You start rejoicing every time. It's funny.
This deck has fewer pings than the last one, right? Okay, so I want Quietus. Buried in Ice is too expensive to deal with, like, they're annoying little bastards. Oh, wait, I'm actually not as good at killing this at all. I want my one of box. I want my box tech if I can find it. Vengeance is necessary for when Jin comes onto the field. I think it's probably this.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's probably how I'm rolled out.
I didn't find exactly what I want, but this will be useful eventually, and I can stall out the spell burn with Kindly, so...
Yeah, Tavern Keeper is pretty excellent.
Okay.
Never miss.
Ha!
Come out.
Uh-oh. He will play rearguard.
You won't get
Okay, I should probably flash freeze the rear guard then.
I know.
I can't.
Through my heart.
I miscounted. Alright, whatever.
This way.
I'm going to eat this. Wait, what are you doing?
Ready?
Alright, okay, there we go. These guys are so conditioned to not attack with Corsair, it's really fun.
Okay, so I'm going to take the 7.
Catalyst is obviously too big of a
It is too greedy next turn to Catalyst, so I should Tavern Keeper instead. Because I need the
And
body.
he can't attack in the Tavern Keeper, which is good.
In fact, I should attack with... No, I should not attack with Tavern Keeper, because then Annie can deal with it.
I bring music and war.
I was gonna say you should attack with Tavern Keeper, probably, until that happens. Because if you attack with Tavern Keeper and he blocks with Crack Shot, then you trade it for his Crack Shot and his rear guard, which is smart. This gets kind of awkward. Oh, it's all the high cost.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not pulling my Harsh Winds. I'm not pulling my box. I'm not pulling my Quietus, which is really annoying. We just have to survive this turn then. So you're getting stunned, which is definitely not good. How can I save as much health as possible without access to this body anymore? I have 7 mana to work with, and really I can't afford basically anything. Okay, we're gonna let this resolve. I have a Catalyst. I have 1 Flash Freeze. I have a Vengeance. Casting Flash Freeze over Vengeance would not buy me any more health or anything. Anything that I kill would only save me 3. So, I mean, ultimately, I think my only real legitimate play that makes sense is actually playing out the Catalyst. Would you agree?
Yeah, I like passing and then Catalysting. Holding a little bit of mana stops him from fully developing Catalyst. He probably has something else he can play here, but I don't know if he will. He might just take his turn.
Okay.
I've got us covered.
This does just suck.
It
though. This
sucks,
is pretty
and it's...
horrible.
Yeah, this feels weird because I'm so used to absolutely blowing out this deck. But this is a complete... I now realize this is a completely different list.
Well, here, your version, I would say, is definitely a lot more effective into Aatrox and Demacia, of which we have seen absolutely piss off. We've either seen weird combo decks or a couple aggros. So, We could take it back to the lab and make a copy of it that we slightly tune. You know, add some vials, maybe one more copy of Avalanche to bring it up to 3, just to try. Because I think that's probably is a very slight variation.
Oh, finally. Okay, so I mean, there's no reason to not cast this on Annie.
Yeah. And I think this guy is just a bit too wide. I think it is.
Maybe not. I don't think it's GG yet. I'm going to be attacking with Trundle right now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I mean, I'm going to be attacking with Trundle right now.
If this guy has any semblance of a brain, he just lets your Trundle hit and then swings with his full board and kills you.
Probably.
Oh, okay, now it's... No.
Okay, now it's probably absolutely fucked, but...
Bow to your king.
We'll see.
Bow to your king.
Okay, that's
Why?
good. That's good. That's bad.
Fervor. Oh, real.
Alright, well, I
So
literally,
true.
I can't do anything about that, so...
Yeah, the way to win that is to slightly either wall draw better or slightly tech in such a way
Okay,
that
but
you
like,
actually
wait,
are
but I
almost guaranteed
had...
to draw better.
No, but I didn't draw my Harsh Winds. I know I only have one of Box. It's like really a tech. But... I mean, let's just take a peek, right? I'm used to having a ton of pings, and I'm used to having a ton of annoying things, but like...
I will say, I know I said pings are weak, and it's true they aren't good against Aatrox.
But they're good against that.
0 is like a little bit low. Like probably at least like 2 bile does sound good. It's just now that we've got everything, what do we take out? Is it the hapless? How do you feel about the hapless so far?
I don't think it's
'Cause
done anything meaningful.
I am a little bit not impressed.
You
with
know
that
what?
card.
Okay, so like historically, this has been a really, really good card, but that's probably because decks had slower attacks, right?
Wait, yeah, why is there a point in playing hapless when Vile Feast is in the game? Hold on. Power Crypt in the same set in Foundations, damn. That's not actually true, obviously.
I mean, no, I'm okay. So hold on. I think we're actually on the verge of understanding this. I need to just work. So hapless historically, like I've been running this in a lot of my old control decks before I started climbing, and I did just find it cool. I'm like, wait, if I'm trying to go really, really late all the time, why wouldn't I take a unit that can block on 2 turns? But this doesn't answer anything wide. This doesn't answer a lot of talls. Actually, I think any deck that's going to be swinging at me just goes too fast nowadays for this to actually be amazing when I could instead be trying to remove some stuff, when I could instead be draining, right? This actually pays me back a little bit, and it ultimately has the same outcome.
Yeah, I think hapless aristocrat beats Legion Saboteur, and that's about it. At this point, it beats Fleet Feather Tracker as well on 1, but then the guy just doesn't swing with Tracker on 1, and he's fine with that.
I don't want to overthink the fact that I'm not reviewing everything, because like it feels weird for a second. It's like, I didn't review that game, but like at the same time we also made progress. Like we started refining it a little bit even without full reviewing it. So if we made tangible progress, then why bother over analyzing it?
Right, I think that's fair.
Weird Kale?
Oh my god, nobody tells I.
She would play this instantly. Okay, so I mean, this is a tall deck, right? Like
This is a tall deck. I can't say for a fact everything that it plays. Quietus will probably kill. Quietus will definitely kill Volpine 0 2.
Quietus would kill a really inappropriately played Cal.
I don't think that will happen. I think it'll kill. I think it'll just end up killing.
Okay, well either way, I'm going to keep the Wild Mysticism because I think this deck should go slow. This deck should go slow, but it would be useful to have a body.
Also, this kills Divine Clerk.
I should have kept my Feast.
Oh, real. I mean, to be fair, that's like that card and Divine Clerk, which they might be running, are the only 1 health units that I would ever expect from this archetype.
Well, I don't even know what the archetype is, to be honest. Like, I'm not quietusing it because I think something with higher value might come out. Like, you said the Volpine, right?
Yeah, I think Volpine is quite likely. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna Wild Mysticism now. Like, oh well, I'm gonna wait to see what happens because I have this bad habit of tunneling on the play that I think.
Ah, bye later, bitch.
Okay, that's
Lol.
a Quietus target.
Bum piece of shit.
That's a Quietus target.
Get fucking boinks, Lamau.
Bye, Esmus.
No, that wasn't vulnerable to anything, actually. Yeah, that was just a guaranteed play.
Well, I mean, like, what...
I was originally
'cause it's not
thinking
troll
like power buff, but there are no power buffs.
I mean, these two regions are all defensive buffs, no?
Well, they have the one power. They have Pale, but that's it. They don't have a way to get it up to 3.
Oh, Pale, yeah. Okay. I'm
You
struggling.
have a rough time with Pale, yeah. You always struggle with Pale.
I'm always... Well, it's hard for me to keep track of everything my opponents are doing because I'm trying to be really specific about what I'm doing nowadays.
Yeah.
And I'll develop that skill. I just struggle to keep track of everything right now. Eventually, I'm going to hit a similar plateau in this game that I am hitting in League right now, where it's like I'm going to have to learn to keep track of more things at once. And that's the hardest thing that I can do right now.
Yeah. I will say, as I'm sure you know, it's not present on stream, the cutting issue, but it is getting quite bad in the Discord.
It's a network issue then. Like, I can't do anything about it. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if it's too... Oh, wait, Face is the old one. I don't even behold anything. I'd have to play out Trundle first, and I can't see a reason why I wouldn't play out Trundle first, to be honest. Do I go first? Is it real for me to go first? I'm struggling with the pace of my deck. Usually I never go first. Maybe I go first. Do I go first? What happens if I go first? I play Trundle. They respond. There's no removal. They respond with just an annoying-ass body. And then I'll still have enough to Vengeance it next turn. Yeah, whatever.
Nice to meet you.
God. Attrition player.
Oh, also I'm
discovers
playing
how
Trundle
Jimbo
ahead of
works.
Curve. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Good luck blocking Trundle on turn 4.
I didn't even remember that part.
They do have something with 1/1, so I'm thinking... Oh no! The abuser.
I'm gonna swing and see if it blocks.
Yeah, you want it to block.
I want it to
don't
block,
think
then it's vulnerable to Avalanche.
Yeah. It shouldn't block.
I mean, that's okay with me.
Yeah, just munch.
Regen is just a really fun keyword to play with. Like, I don't have consequences if they can't kill me right away. So
Yeah.
I get to play more aggressively. I get to declare attacks. Now, hang on. Was I supposed to attack with my Feral Mystic as well? Because I just realized I hadn't considered that. And it still wouldn't have... If they blocked in that line, like, winged into Feral, it wouldn't have gotten that thing into Avalanche range, and it might... But I wouldn't be able to block it anyway. Like, Feral's kind of doing nothing right now.
Take forever, why don't you?
Maybe it was correct to attack with
Trundle,
both.
you dickhead. I can see an Udyr coming out here, which would maybe not be blockable by Trundle, so you could jump it with the dude.
Ooh, that thing's... Yeah, he's tanky, and a Pale would win, but I would trade back. No, I might not even, because it's Pale. Like,
Pale would win, Esmus's Chime would win, any health buff would win.
okay. Okay, so there's FTR.
Good.
have suffered loss.
Whoa.
Naked Mahira.
I think you actually just raw avalanche that. I know that's like weird.
But that's... No, that's a 5
That
cost
thing-
1/1 right now, and I can kill it, and it becomes a problem later, right?
Yeah, that thing has to just die.
It becomes a big problem later. Oh my god, no, it's a huge value engine. Wow!
Yeah,
No,
has
that
to
thing
die.
is... That thing cannot be left unchecked.
The only question is, did we just boom ourselves by not playing Vengeance instead, which would have no answers, whereas this has a few limited answers.
Which are?
Nothing in his hand. Why did you still play Pale? You're fishing for Elixir of Iron. You motherfucker. He has Elixir of Iron in his deck. Guaranteed.
Oh, okay. I'll watch
Well,
it.
that's the read I get from that Pale. There's no reason any sentient human would ever play that Pale Cascade unless they're trying to draw an Elixir of Iron to save Mahira.
There's just literally no point in me trying to understand what's in these decks. Like, I'm not going to be
Yeah,
against
like,
consistent enough deck lists until I'm in a higher elo. Like,
Well, you will, but not like this shit. Like this, like Udyr or Kale, you're probably never gonna see again. But like Ginny, you can reasonably assume you know what's in Ginny. Oh, okay. I can reasonably assume that I know what's
Well, I will long term be able to reasonably assume I know what's in Ginny.
Yeah. I like mana gem.
Yeah, there's nothing else you can do to me here.
Where to go?
This seems like a threatening Ice Pillar turn.
I was gonna say, this is a very
Because
nice...
now that I understand I'm just straight burst passing with it, that's incredible in this deck.
That is fantastic.
You're in my
Plus, I've just made their elusive
now.
vulnerable, which is really good.
Yeah, it could be funny if you challenge the elusive, and then they try and buff it to kill Trent and you hire shit.
That's my plan right now. Or like even like a worst case scenario, I can vengeance it. But
Jesus, the creature mode. That should probably go to Kale. Actually, yeah, watch this guy plays Kale and just loses the entire game immediately. Wow, that champ sucks. Wait. That champ fucking sucks.
so wait,
Oh
they
my
released
God.
2 okay, so they're holding mana for something, which is conspicuous, and I think that means Harsh Winds could still be useful here. Does Kale have Spell Shield? Because I've gotten boomed by the other champion in this set having Spell Shield, like the other bad champ. No.
Yeah, this one does not have spell shield,
Kale
though.
does have Divine Judgment though, which is
Get ready for a beat.
it is
In my
susceptible
opinion, better
to
unyielding spirit.
yeah, it does interrupt my vengeance. But okay,
Okay,
good.
well, they didn't try to buff it, so now they play something out, and I think
now they
it
play
is
Kale.
Ha! Okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean,
You
I have
spend all
FTR.
that reactive.
I have FTR coming next turn, by the way.
Yeah, this guy's spending all this reactive mana.
Oh!
Yeah, you got it. I didn't even have to say it. You know. That's fine. You know.
Oh, and it's
Still
okay to have a shit
different.
ton of them because I'm gonna get value from like each one potentially.
Yeah, because he probably can't end the game.
The only one I won't get value out of is the third.
He means nothing.
Okay, so I'm frankly not afraid of this at all, and like nothing big can be played, and I'm just going to play out my FTR now.
Yeah. I mean, that's the good thing about this region combo. There isn't any interaction for your... Fun fact, these regions have, I think, one fast speed spell between them.
So
no,
if-
two.
am
These
I-
regions
am I-
have 2 fast speed spells.
Really? Am I only playing around like Deny and Sandy Deny when I'm trying to get that turn out?
No, if they can both get immediately stunned, then that tempo swing is really, really bad for you because you basically spent 12 mana on.
So that's also Ionia.
That's Ionia, or it's slower pace, but if you play it on a defensive turn against Ginny, while they still have the mana for like multiple units or a unit with Jin on the board, then you
Ooh,
can
they
use
do
it to
have
lose the game.
they do have some weird stuff, don't they? Okay, so does Pillar make any sense here to force an answer? Or if I just swing? No, if I just swing with their can't block, I win.
Your king.
Oh, real? Yeah. Well, they're probably gonna frostbite something here. if they have
Probably,
any
but
in
that
their deck.
but this forces safe answers. I don't lose anything for forcing these answers out.
Yes, that's what I was just getting. There.
This is the concept that
You
I was taught a
still
few
get
weeks ago.
lethal. You still get lethal.
This is the concept that I was taught when I was running the more pure control deck, where it's like, yeah, you may have a hand read, but like, what does the hand read do if you're not doing anything with it? Oh, I have to shut down.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's pretty easy to read that guy could have a frostbite there. Then the more difficult part is making the decision: do I care if he frostbites? No, you
no, I
really don't. He's pissing away his mana on a defensive play when you are just going to keep
Yeah,
presenting more
and-
and more active threats.
And I recognized that. And in fact, if he did that, I was going to follow up with another FTR.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
It's not.
I applied my new concept, which is good. And I'm not okay, and this is the most important thing that I'm now recognizing, Darian, is how to improve at a game without a specific goal.
Right.
My big problem in League right now is that I'm really trying to improve at like specific goals, but like I'm just trying to apply a new set of principles to the game that I'm playing. I'm not necessarily trying to win, although I kind of am. I'm just focusing on like a subset of how to like things to play. And thank God the things that I know how to do all fit into my brain right now.
Yeah.
So I don't have to pick and choose and like intentionally sandbag certain things to work on other things.
Right.
but it's giving me insight. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I love competitive games. I love this. I'm focused. I'm learning. I feel good about myself. Oh, this is some like Vandal Swarm bullshit. What's happening here?
Is
this champion strength?
This is champion strength.
Okay, so we're mulling for. Well, I'm keeping. Wait, don't. I keep both of these, and then I fish for Quietus and Ruination.
Wait, yeah. Wait. Nice hand, lol. You don't kill Poppy, but you kill damn near everything else.
Very nice. There's my other answer to champion strength.
Yeah, that's funny.
Beard. Okay, if I play Troll Scavenger, it will not lock me out of Avalanche or Blighted. Therefore, I think I'm good to play it, right?
Yeah, I mean, that
And
thing's just gonna bully the shit out of the board.
I just start beating things up.
Yeah.
I don't beat that up. I swing into it, though.
Now we hunt.
Do I swing into it? I swing into it, yeah. I had to hesitate for a second because it's this line I was concerned about. I'm like, okay, so we're gonna end up in a situation where he blocks with his beard, I block into that, his thing's still alive, and it's like, oh wait a minute, my hand is fucking Blighted Ravine Avalanche. So I'm satisfied with that line.
Right.
And now I have to wait. I do have to wait, unfortunately. Because the line relies on this block happening.
Can't hurt.
And now I win. I don't know why they didn't swing with Gleaming Lantern, but alas, get boomed. That might have been preemptive. That was preemptive. That was preemptive. I should have waited for development next turn. Because, I mean, oh, you're 3. You're 2. You can't avoid this because it's not targeting you. 2. Oh my god, Quietus beats every champion. Oh, it's my turn. Basically anything I care about dies to Quietus, so I'm fine to play this out.
Baddies beware.
Do I want to Quietus that? Is that necessary? I think that one can't be too bad, right?
Your biggest
Poppy
thing you have to
Clearing's
worry about is, yeah, are you gonna immediately shoot Poppy on sight?
I want to shoot Poppy on sight.
Okay.
And Poppy might come out next
Just
turn.
that thing attacks, then.
Yeah, if just that thing attacks, I don't care. Right, I have to think about the consequences of...
Wouldn't be a
Alright,
class
get shot in the
without
head.
some danger.
Ha! It's just a skill issue, you know?
That's a
It's just
skill
that
issue
easy.
right there, yeah. Look how skilled I am. Unironically, that is a skill issue because I would have played Quietus on that thing if I were unskilled.
That's
But-
the funniest part. It sounds like I'm just shitposting, but I'm not.
Okay, I will use my mana wisely. I will create a body on the field. Twinda. This seems like an outstanding pass. Oh, it was a really good pass.
Ah. Yep. Nice pass.
I mean, it's going to give them a portal, which blows a little bit, but they're saving 2 of them from my blighted. All right, well played. Oh, maybe I should have. Nah, it's fine if I didn't attack.
God, wow. This game is very difficult.
I love cringe. This is the champion strength turn? What? What do you mean this is the champion strength turn?
I would have just shot the elusive before it even swings. but
You're right.
I
You're
see
right.
what
You're
you
right.
mean.
I mean, you're right. I was too focused.
Whoa.
Wait, no. That's the wrong answer. Because if I were to do that, they'd come out with their champion strength power. Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Nice skill difference.
Have fun!
Wow, dude.
Enjoy your scout, asshole! But you're right, one of these should have died. You're right. I mean, if I had done that, then I probably... No, I would have had the mana for FTR. Huh. Fuck. Oh well.
Yeah, these guys have absolutely piss all
No
in
interaction
terms of
for spells.
FTR answers.
I know. I'm playing against stuns, and I'm playing against denies.
Theoretically, it's puzzling signposts. Like, that's unlikely, but they could have puzzling signposts. So you don't completely forget about that against Vandal. Nice, GG.
Well, okay, so can I'm gonna look at that card.
Not even a challenge.
I don't know what that card is. Okay, let's go the rest of the way today. Let's...
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I played a few games in the background, like in between years and shit, because my games are so fast. I'm currently rank 180.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. Well, ladder's very thin at the start of season, so.
Return a fast or slow spell to hand or destroy... Wait, what the hell is that? That's new-ish.
That's brand new.
Okay, so it
That's
would
just released.
it would technically pseudo deny me. It's a recall for spells.
Yeah, which doesn't matter a lot for cheaper spells, but for
Matters a lot
a
for
12 mana spell is a big fucking deal.
Okay, let's go all the way. Let's get to bronze.
For sure.
This deck is absolutely climbing faster because I'm not going to turn 15 every game.
Yeah.
And my lines are simpler. And I need to be less binary in my answers to things because I almost blundered with that. So I didn't think about Vile Darien and I didn't think about Harsh Winds immediately because in my head, when I see Champion Strength, I know my answer is Ruination or Buried in Ice. So I didn't think about what would answer that specific Champion Strength. This is Jin Seraphine.
Huh? Come on, just play one good Jin deck, please.
Okay, well, Box doesn't kill any of their champions. Does it kill their units? It kind of does, right? Are they going to be a bunch of discard? No, they're not going to be discard stuff. I don't think Harsh Winds matters into a deck that's barely attacking.
Yeah, Harsh Winds is not good. Yeah.
I don't think Three Sisters matters. I'll keep Trundle just to beat people up and play Solitaire.
Yeah. I'm just worried that he gets like Thermode, but that's still not the
Oh,
end of the world.
oh,
Oh, big Quietus. Big Doinks and Amish. How does Sheet Wonders work again? Is it based on
this is the
how-
obliterate all units with 4 or less
It's
power. in
power.
hands.
It's power that kills Jin and like probably everything in their
Only a
deck.
few days till the
Ah! Skill issue.
Pew 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 pew.
Wow, dude.
Sorry, Papa.
Oh, sorry, Papa.
Well, I have many champions in hand, so it's time to wait.
Wait, this is fucked up. I'm currently higher ranked than the guy who I earned a coaching session from in the Maru tournament. That's hilarious. Don't get me wrong, it's Shadox and he's definitely better than me, but that's still very funny that I'm above him on ladder. Who else am I above on ladder? I'm above Goddraw. Damn.
You are literally looking at this solely for an ego boost.
Solely for what?
An ego boost.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, I'm above the skill of the Riot. I'm above Venus. I forget who Venus is, but I remember he's cool.
Imagine that being your legacy. Literally don't know who you are, but you're pretty cool. I'll take
I know it
damage.
feels really weird to lose out on Tavern Keeper value, but I might have played Keeper there. Oh, you might still have a chance. Because this denies him...
Oh,
Okay,
you
so-
think it's more valuable to deal with it now rather than have the skill trigger twice in this deck?
Yeah, and also functionally, he's probably not going to take this attack now. You're functionally, you're wasting your heal 3, but you're also preventing 2. Okay, well, never mind then. This is just value.
Yeah, because Undermine would have come out again anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't think that line through. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It's a bit weird. That one's not super conventional, but...
Well, I mean...
I would only know because I have played a ridiculous amount.
These are troll lands.
Wait. What the fuck?
God,
The
Ice
same-
Pillar's broken. I'm really liking Ice Pillar now as a control card. Like,
Yeah, I know, right?
I think Trundle is actually really fun.
Yeah, he's good. It's probably just a removal on your 3/2, which puts them really behind on mana. Or on tempo. Yeah, wait, I'm actually pissing tempo into the lake for fun. Because this deck has no answer to Fielder Rush. Smile!
Smile.
Fix my stage first or my lyrics. So much to do.
Crackshot. Wait, you're not insinuating that you're about to attack with Seraphine, right?
No, he's definitely just gonna play something else. He's definitely gonna play, like, Tusk Speaker.
Gonna.
There's magic and then
Mana Soul
there's
Student.
me.
Wow. Wait, but you have to attack with something, and all 3 of your units lose on the. Okay, he has another unit in hand. It's fine. He has Tusk Speaker in hand, probably. It's fine. I actually am quite a fan of them. That's fine.
Trying to
That's
figure
not-
out if I should play my Icequake. I mean, I see 2 good lines here. Or 3,
Yeah.
actually. I could pass and wait for development, and then I win on the board. I could play Wild Mysticism and go for Greed, or I could play Icequake and kill most of these except Seraphine before anything happens.
Yeah. I mean, if they take the attack right now, they're losing no matter what they attack with. So.
So in that
Probably
case, I
not
should
incentivized for
save
that.
my resources, wait to see which play they pick, and then I don't have to guess.
Yeah, and if they pass, that
If
does
they-
kind of suck. They're a bit ahead on tempo. You burn 6, but you're getting very close to your uninteractable win con. They can't do anything to your win con. So.
I guess I didn't think about pass, but like, surely.
Well,
that-
they don't want
can't
pass
be that bad.
either because that Monosoul Student is a once per turn effect, so you want to pop it every turn if you can. So they at least want to play like a spell, even if they don't develop another
And I
one, and
thought
that's
I
still
was
doing
a
something.
troll.
I think I did put some pressure on them. They weren't expecting this.
Okay.
They just
well,
time
it's
tricked.
Time trick, which means that you're definitely getting another action now. And they've now spent all of their mana, so they can't redevelop.
So
after.
that would imply Icequake is correct. If they pass it back, it's Icequake.
One
For
mana?
class.
What?
Cool. Spell Embers. I've got us covered.
Eh?
Nothing's
He's got
tougher than a
regen.
troll.
You can't. Okay, sure.
That doesn't change anything. Okay.
Yeah, if anything, it just makes your line easier because now.
I mean, because
there's,
now
like,
it's
no
Wild
reason
Mysticism. I
not
block
to
and it's
play
Wild
it.
Mysticism now.
And then you open Filler Wall.
Too many colors.
Too many colors! Ah!
This has been a really
No.
useful one include. Like, I'm really liking access to that card.
Yeah.
And so
that's what I said. Like we weren't sure what was better. So
Handle a little cold.
I play Pillar.
Vulnerable
Vulnerable Seraphine.
Wait, the vulnerable Seraphine. Oh, it's the strongest enemy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the weakest. Shit.
I wait for an answer. You have to do something. I've put pressure on you. Encore. Poro stories.
What? Dude. This is why Encore is a shit card, and yet we still play it. Oh my
And
god, there's someone
progresses
on
Seraphine
ladder.
level up. That makes sense.
There's someone on ladder with a Master's icon from another season, meaning they've been a 2-time Master now, and their name is LeBron James Hates Freedom. Wow.
High note
Real.
onto Feral Mystic. Okay.
Fine.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, oh.
Wait, what? What did I do? What did I miss? What did I miss?
That was fine. Calm down. Just breathe. That was fine, but I think you were able to apply more pressure before your attack and didn't realize that.
Okay, let me try to find the line. Oh, it's Tryndamere.
Yeah, it's just Trinity.
It was just play Tryndamere.
I'll shoot.
Okay.
I, as an Oxus player, I'm so much more likely to play Tryndamere than you are ever. It's so funny. I'm like probably overzealous to play Tryndamere, and you never play Tryndamere.
I would never play him because I'm like, I finally just had a really guaranteed winning line that kills their win condition. Like, I'm on it. Like, I don't care about the Nexus health, but you clearly, like, I should care about the Nexus health.
Yeah. I don't know who the win condition is in this deck. I'm like
Well, third Seraphine
Seraphine's
is
close
coming
to
soon.
level.
Like, she would have leveled right there, but, I mean, she wouldn't have right away. There was a possibility of her leveling.
Suffering.
Oh, there's the rat. Bye. And then you have Avalanche to kill their entire board. Oh my god.
I don't even need FTR.
Denouement.
You still have one next turn, too. It's so goofy. No! Wait, how did they even get that? That was from Seraphine. God damn it. Oh, I love Shadow Isles Freljord. Oh.
I love Shadow Isles, Freljord.
Wait, what the fuck? Donghwap is on Master's Ladder. What?
Wait, the League guy? Like,
Yeah, Donghwap. What the fuck?
okay, I'm trying to figure out if there's literally any reason to not just... Oh, like, do I even need FTR? What could they possibly do? Is this one of those situations where it's like... I
Field
can't...
Rush is more guaranteed.
It's more
looking at what's in
guaranteed,
their
right? It's one of those
combo.
situations where I can't think of what they would do, so maybe I know they can't interact with this, so I should take the one that is much more likely to generate a
I'm
win.
just looking at the reason combo. The only thing is like bar, and then the barkeep creates some like really obscene bullshit. But that's the only thing. Otherwise, they actually do have stuff that could theoretically answer one unit, like if they drew Explorator, but they can't. So that's gonna not.
What are you doing?
Very nice, man. You have 2-level Tryndamere on board. That's cool. That's gonna mean your second Trynd comes out leveled when he wouldn't have before.
Yeah.
That's so
Which is
funny.
actually worse for me, technically.
Oh yeah, because he can't endure a death.
Yeah, he can't grow +1/+1 now.
Oh, real.
Okay.
Hey, nice control deck!
What am I doing? Why? Just fucking toss.
Hey, that's a pretty neat little control deck. you're playing there.
I'm not gonna lie. Attrition control is really fun and it's definitely the purest form of my style, but I do like having a win condition that beats the hell out of you. It's kind of fun.
Yeah. Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm higher on ladder than one of the world's competitors. I'm taking all this opportunity to strike my own dick because I know that in like a week from now, when people are playing on ladder and like not everyone has from 0 to 30 LP, then that will actually be different. But for now, I'm having the time of my life.
Okay, I'm really enjoying Field Rush right now. Like it's just a
I can
solid
tell
archetype that's
you're
easy to understand, and I'm having a good time. Like,
Yeah.
because it's
I'm
like-
surprised by how little we felt we needed to attack it.
well, that's probably gonna change eventually. Remember, we have been playing against some pretty sus decks. This is what you were talking about earlier, right? The specific... What was this?
Yeah.
Congrats, Jared.
Lux Fiora Quinn?
Okay, so wait, what is this? Because it is a champion strength, right? Oh, it's just
Yeah.
weird. Wait, didn't you say there was
Fucking-
something that had like a Quinn? Oh, it was Quinn Vane plus Fiora.
There was something that had a Quinn and Fiora, but that used Darkenheart, which is not accessible to this deck.
Oh, okay.
So I
what the hell
don't
do I
know what
do?
they're doing.
Fiora. Oh, right, they reworked Fiora, so she's weird. Okay, Quietus doesn't
Yeah,
seem like it's
Fiora's
getting
cool.
value. Vengeance seems like it's getting a lot. How do I? I don't know what's going on, so I'm playing Solitaire. Here's my Mulligan.
Catalyst is usually not a bad keep. Oh.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, is this a Ricochet for that? Oh fuck, Quietus would have been. I was like a little bit against mulling away Quietus, but I didn't speak up in time. Ooh.
Hey, that's pretty good
Oh.
against Demacia.
You remember when Stolen Conch came to your stream, by the way?
Yes.
I'm looking through ladder right now, and he's at number 12 right now, 244.
Holy shit. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to take 5 and go greed on my catalyst, or if I would take 2. I would take 2, or I would take 0. I think I'm gonna take 2 and get some greed. Would you agree with that line?
I think that's pretty good.
Because now this gets me Trundle on 4. And it actually lets me play out my hand.
It does.
Or I could play Blighted.
I would probably pass right here because they want to spend their mana.
Pass, do something. Oh, what the fuck?
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine. Because if they open attack, you have Vile, which just wins.
Yep. That's a good point.
And if they develop, you have Vile,
Darcian
which
needs heroes.
just wins. Bye Valor.
Should I or should I not stagger my spells here? I'm trying to figure out, because it's usually correct to stagger the spells, but if I don't stagger them,
It gives you an extra blocker.
It gives me an
if
extra
you don't
blocker.
stagger them.
I think I do not stagger them this time. I will always have access to Harsh Winds in the event of an emergency. Plus, if this gets a reaction, then there's no reaction left to Vengeance Quinn.
Yeah. I mean, even now...
So
there's
technically
no
I
reaction
am
to them.
staggering my spells, just not 100%. You know what I mean? Like,
Your scout attack!
okay, bye.
Please! Turn on the IQ points! Oh my god. Yeah, well in that case you're probably fine to...
I'm trying to
Or
choose between
Trundle.
Vengeance, Trundle, and Blighted. Blighted kills this, and damages Quinn. Blighted makes Quinn susceptible to Trundle. I think Blighted is best.
Blighted is fine. What I'm thinking is anything that's not Vengeance is fine, because what they're probably going to try and do is target Quinn with a rally on their defensive turn, and then after they spend that mana on Quinn, you can...
Okay.
So I would probably play Trundle in to wait on my Vengeance, but I think this is also a very much one. I don't think there's really that much of a difference.
So you're saying that because it's Demacia, it would be smart to pass here.
Yeah, I expect that this guy's probably gonna put like an Aegis on his Quinn or something. Oh!
Wow! That is unbelievable.
I mean, I won't give myself credit for that one. I wasn't expecting that. But like, who would? That was fucking bizarre.
Okay, yeah, See, I never would have come up with... fucking weird.
Nothing gets between me and my mark.
Okay, hang on. I have over 10. Yeah, I'm gonna play out Trundle here. Wait. I'm gonna play out Trundle here.
These are troll lands.
I think Trundle's a good play. I would probably do Trundle into like Mysticism.
My plan is Trundle into Harsh
Here.
Winds.
Yeah, the only problem is the Harsh Winds only gets you the value of the Valor kill. Actually, wait. Yeah, no, Harsh Winds doesn't do anything. Because he didn't attack with his... Because he didn't attack with his Quinn! What? Why did he not attack with his Quinn? You fucking
Still heart,
creature.
steady aim.
Hey, do you want to see the funnier line? Do you want to see the funnier line that neither of us talked about?
You block that and then you fucking shoot her in the head again. Yeah, that's fine. My only problem is that does actually let him play shit on it, like on his next thing that comes out, because you can't use reactive endings anymore. But like, that's really not the end of the world as long as you don't get denied.
Okay, so this is the same situation that we were in the other time when we were talking about whether it's worth pushing for. I don't think they can long-term deny... I think it's the same situation where I should just Ice Pillar and wait for something.
Yeah, I mean,
And that would also give me the opportunity to Tryndamere attack. Like we just discussed earlier.
God, this is funny. Before we had Nora open attack, now we have Pillar open pass. That's hysterical. You're Trundle getting like +5 here. Why does everything have 1/1? What happened? Oh, it's the green light altar. Overwhelm does go through the barrier.
Yeah, I should just play it. I should just...
Really is not likely to be able to buff Lux into range.
My blade grows
As long as
restless.
you keep up Harshwind's mana, because he might like play some units into Champ Strength next turn. And then if you shut that down with Harshwinds, your tempo advantage just kind of wins you.
Yeah, because I don't have my usual answers to Champion Strength, and this obviously is a Champion Strength.
It would
I'm
take
not...
like Twin Discipline.
We have to play around Deny on some stuff.
Yeah. What? Okay.
I'll take it. Okay, so now I'm attacking.
Knock 'em
Yeah,
dead.
for sure. You just push a little bit over.
One smack will do.
Too overwhelmed, but
Shine with me.
neither here nor there.
Too overwhelm. It doesn't make a difference. Knocking off the barrier doesn't do anything. It's an incremental advantage, but I'd be dumb not to take it.
Yeah, like,
Because there's literally no risk.
exactly. Oh my god, you're about to free your Tryndamere with this line, aren't you?
With Crumble? With Spirit Journey? Ooh. Not with Crumble.
Free and lonesome as a
What?
Oh! But now you
Yo,
just
now I'm a
Harshman's
Spirit
a
Journey gamer.
redevelop. Wait, what are you Spirit Journey?
Trundle.
Theoretically.
Is that too stupid?
Well, I'm thinking if you just Harshwinds and then play out your Trundle, it's the same mana cost.
And it's less stupid. You're right.
If he plays that and we redevelop Trundle, and then when they attack after the commit attack, Harshwind.
I'm gonna have 2 Ice Pillar passes.
Oh my god.
relax
Wait.
and
Oh, I don't know why I didn't play Trundle. Either way, they're kind of fucking weird, and they're only gonna attack with Mina.
What is the risk to attacking with Lux? Oh!
I mean, I should. Okay, I made a.
Wait, no, you're good, Resolve. Because now they have no mana to respond to Pillar first,
Pillar first, then Trundle.
then crumble your Pillar to get your Tryndamere back.
Oh, okay. You're just giving me the lines, and I feel bad.
Okay. That one though, like that took me a good while to run through, and I know you would have straight missed it, and it would have been hard for me to go back and explain it to bot. So
Okay.
I will give myself leeway on that one, even though
So-
I normally don't like it.
Let's start talking about. We start talking about advanced lines like later for sure.
It's so busted.
Shall I
It's just-
pillar open pass? Or
I mean, it gets you like an it that stares, which would kill a small blocker and 2 for 1 with no risk. I kind of like Pillar.
plus it vulnerables Mina, which allows me to control the block.
Yeah, I'm expecting.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's fine. You're 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's true.
Your action economy is actually busted as fuck.
Okay, so I'm still going to. Do I hit that stairs?
You could also Troll Scavenger and try and 3 for 1 if you're really fucking greedy. Which, I mean. at
Okay, I'm
worst,
just
you're
trying.
still
I'm
2
just
for
trying to
1.
figure out. So I think the best thing for me to do is to kill Tryndamere into Mina. Would you agree?
I'm gonna need you to repeat it.
Come on!
Oh god, the fucking timer's coming. Make the play that feels right to you.
The trolls are
I
going
think
to
that was
war!
it.
Ready when you are. Always ready.
Prisma, you've missed our learning process on this whole deck. Okay, so yeah, now I'm gonna hit that
Nice.
stairs.
You 3 for 1 on this. God, action economy is just the coolest fucking thing, isn't it?
This is going to break the barrier, which is going to allow me to trade Tryndamere into Mina.
Okay. That's fine.
That's fine.
They have no more mana for anything you develop.
Which means, and my FTR is gonna be fine too. Okay, I mean, it sucks a little bit to do like, you know what? Why don't I just do this?
Do you want to take your...
This is gonna be fun.
stand strong.
Okay, that's a good one too.
Okay, we'll talk about alt lines after this. I think. This is
Actually, yeah, you
this
were
is
only
what I
pushing
saw
I'm
because
setting on
once Deny went through.
What?
That's baffling. Once Deny went through, I no longer saw a line that actually
I'm not done!
killed Mina and traded in a way that I'm happy with.
Gladly serve.
So I figured this was best.
No, you're right.
And that's good because it means that I changed my line once something happened.
Yeah, you adapted.
Right, I adapted to the situation instead of tunnel visioning like I have. Oh, perfect. Okay.
Actually, I will need you to go back to that because never mind, you might have had racial.
Oh, really?
Should be honored.
Yeah.
Okay, let's find out.
Looking at the fact that they were left with 2, I think
Base.
No. You didn't have
I didn't have
lethal
Ana.
because they played out their twin disciplines in a very fucking confusing way. But if they played it defensively, you don't need to review. You didn't have lethal.
Okay, so there we go. In one session, we played a lot more games than we did on Spooky Nora. We built our FTR deck. I'm really enjoying it, and we climbed with it through bronze. We didn't need to make any major adaptations through iron, which is good, and my principles on my previous climb in the last season were all applied really properly. So this one was much easier than the last one.
Yeah.
Let's take a moment to... I do want to review it anyway. There was like 1 or 2 turns that we were supposed to talk about, right? I don't know why it's in 360p. Can't explain that.
I was gonna say, we're looking a bit saucy here.
Okay, let's talk about the when you spotted the complex line to go Lux. So like,
it's crazy to think about how, honestly, even like if they had attacked with Lux, I would have played the bait Harsh Winds line here too. The fact that this guy didn't attack with Lux like made that line appear to me because like Harsh Winds lost all its value.
well, yeah, because I mean, if they attacked, then I would have just stalled like every time. That's the control player in me. But there was actually a more aggressive way to push the tempo. Okay, so wait. So no, what we would do, how we would find this if we were reviewing for better ways to play would be to try to visualize what the consequences of going down health are. At the end of the day, I can take a hit from both of these and I'll be fine, and then the next time they swing, I have Harsh Winds.
Yeah, you're not getting burned out. There's 0 burn damage in these 2 regions.
So basically, the first step would be to identify that if I did literally nothing, this would not threaten to win the game.
Yeah.
And then it would be to check my cards. It's like, okay, so what do I do? Like, how do I... okay, so the reason I would be unable to identify this line while you could is because this is the aggressive close the game out line.
Sorry. It's because this is...
This is the aggressive close the game out line.
Yeah, or at least it's the more tempo-focused one. It's like, here's this big fucking tempo swing where I sack my pillar in order to get my Tryndamere back and kill a champion because they tapped out.
Yeah, so this is a sacrifice. This, like, directly correlates to, like, chess. You sacrifice a rook.
Yeah.
And then, oh, wait.
You sacrifice an ice pillar because you're going to get a million more of the fucking things. Ah, Trundle.
Okay, so this shows what's in our future about tempo plays. But I'm not ready for that yet.
Yeah.
We'll just...
Wait.
We'll-
I just figured out why the, I just figured out from watching this VOD why the Ionia version of Field of Rush is so popular, by the way. And
Because you
of
deny.
this- no, it's because of this card. It's fucking Mina. So,
Mina?
It's Mina because if you look at the top of the meta, it's Aatrox is like really, really big. Aatrox right now is like 30% of the meta between all its viable decks. And in particular, Aatrox Kane was like 17% or something. So you run into that like 1 in every 5 games. Mina fucking runs that deck over so hard if Aatrox is not leveled by the time you play her. Because your Aatrox costs 6, your Kane costs 5. Like, everything is pretty expensive. And you can deny World Ender.
But Mina comes out on 6.
Like, Mina comes out late. Mina's not.
Wait, isn't she a 7 cost?
Mina's a 9 cost.
Oh.
Like, she's fucking pricey, don't get me wrong. But in that specific case where you're recalling, like, several big units, that's actually good. Okay, I was just trying to wonder why the Ionia version came back, because it's been out of the meta for, like, a year and a half.
But it's...
So I was
okay.
very confused.
It's Mina. I thought Mina was a bad card.
Mina is a bad card.
Mina's a
bad
niche card.
Ha! Yeah! Fuck you! If Alawi is not a bad champion, then Mina's not a bad card.
Alawi's a powerful champion.
Mina's a powerful card in one deck. Actually, yeah, fun fact.
You wouldn't get
Ionia
it.
Field of Rush. There was an Ionia Field of Rush archetype that was called Field of Mina for like a very long time.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, so that's the Ionia one I was proposing to you earlier.
Remind me to explain the difference to you off stream.
Huh.
Okay. Good. Good. This was a really productive day.
Agreed.
This was really good. So we got right back to bronze. Immediately, it's...
Dude, there's this fucking guy. I've run into him twice on ladder, and I just saw him when I was scrolling through the ladder itself. His name is AA Battery in all caps, and he's exclusively playing Scargrounds, Brian Blood.
That's
This
big.
guy is such a weirdo, dude. AA Battery, all caps. I've run into him, twice now with me playing 2 different decks. What's he running? Oh, he's abusing Crimson Pigeon. He's not even using Reveler's Feast. This is just... Oh, Bellows Breath Spirits Unleashed?
I can't believe Crimson Pigeon is a real card. Like, I really can't believe it.
I think it's so much funnier because it's a real card and it's fucking broken. Like, it's really good.
It's also weird to me to not have one of the Crimson cards. I used to be such a Vlad player, remember?
Yeah, real.
Before they introduced Mastery. I used to play Vlad before they introduced Mastery, I think.
Yeah. Back in the actual olden days, holy shit.
It's actually surprising to me to realize that I actually did play in the olden days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, wait, I'm just starting to ladder and learn now, but like, wait a minute, I actually have played this game for a while. Like,
Exactly. Oh, Kindred player.
I love Kindred. This is my favorite champion, and it's not close.
Oh my fucking god! I just queued into Kindred Nasus as I said that. Why am I against Kindred Nasus? This is horrible.
Okay, so I need to put a little... I'm gonna call it the... Okay, what do I call it? I'm gonna remind myself this came from the 5th session. The Mina clip will eventually be useful when learning how to identify tempo plays. Because it is very clear that I don't know how to play for tempo very much.
Yeah.
Which is natural, because I'm not an aggro player.
Yeah.
I should probably play aggro at one point during my climb. We've already established that.
Glad we can come to an agreement on that.
You're a bitch.
Guilty as charged.
You're-
But which one of us is currently kicking the shit out of someone on Master's Ladder with their aggro deck?
not the one in bronze.
I'm just the greatest.
Don't worry,
I'm bronze now.
I'm gonna climb fast if I'm like really putting my head to it, right? I mean, gold should be pretty easy, and then we'll see if I can go higher than that. Just gonna do some maintenance here. Unfavorite the Lamb Simp. Unfavorite the Spooky Tea Party. This is staying up here for nostalgia's sake.
Huh.
It realistically shouldn't. Like, guys, okay. Guys, this deck sucks. Like, this deck sucks. Do you think there's any value in my Hallowed Kindred list? Have you seen this in a while?
Hallowed Kindred. Oh, it's been a minute.
Yeah, because this was the first thing I made when the Gwen expansion came out. Which one was that? This is the first thing I made when World Walker came out, and it was what I was playing during that entire expansion when I was playing. I think that was like my big Path of Champions expansion, to be honest.
Yeah, right. That makes sense.
But it was like a predominantly Shadow Isles that had like a lot of really funny combos going. Like it was 2 Kindred, 2 Gwen, 2 Callista. The only Demacia cards in the entire list were Golden Aegis, Cataclysm, and Cythria Lady of Clouds. Because it was a Dancer's Zombie Cythria list that also used Matron, like, for that combo. I don't know, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, it's a weird pace. It's definitely a fun deck. Never delete it. I think it's cool. Nah, whatever. We'll learn how to attack stuff. Dirty control player. Well, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. I will be back tomorrow, but not for lore. Tomorrow is going to be more development on our League of Legends levels of play theory. We're going to keep talking about that and figuring out, like, how our theories apply. But I think it's very important for me to keep up my skills here. And, like, keep grinding at this sort of thing. So, at worst, lore is coming back, like, Sunday. So, it's, like, hopefully Saturday, but probably Sunday. So, thank you so much for being here, guys. Don't forget to love yourselves, respect each other, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.